Hello everyone, hi guys, welcome back to the stream. Hold on, I'm live gambling and I'm so mad. If people remember, I played last year, what is it called? Glorious Masquerade and Feast of Wonderland. They made a rerun, they released a new character, the homosexual homophobic priest. And I've been trying to get him. And I'm almost at 150 and nothing, and I'm losing my mind. Now you're late by 3 minutes. I always start by 3 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, yes, I'm live gambling. And I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it. I'm so pissed. I'm almost at 150 pulls and no Rolo. I got one SSR and it was Cater. I'm so sad. Can someone channel some energy? Come on guys, I'm at 148. I'm gonna start at 150 and start streaming, I swear. I'm just pissed. I'm just pissed that the priest would do this to me. Literally the priest. Okay, 150, here we go. It's well skill issue, shut up. Nah. Ah, me dude. Literally me. How many keys do I have? Hold on. I have 12 more keys. Okay, I'm gonna do 10 more single pulls. If I start screaming, I won. If I don't, obviously I didn't. I wanted to keep my money for the birthday cards, but I guess I have to postpone one of them, and it's most likely going to be Rue, because I collect every idiot birthday cards. I hate life. I hate life. Literally, Malus did the same to me. I had to reach 100 and then a bit more. And guess what? He came back around 120. We're reaching 160 with this guy and nothing. I feel violated. And I got Cater. I never had Cater. Cater was the only Heartslabil card I didn't have for a dorm uniform. And now that I have him, I'm like, I love you. You're one of my favorite complex characters that people brush over easily. Why are you here now? Literally, out of all the days, you could have come home. Why now? Alright, hold on. We are 155. We do 5 more. God damn it, Rolo. Stop pissing me off. Oh, 2 feathers, please. Please. No. God damn it. What the? My RNG in this game. What happened? Not RNG. No, wait. RNG, yes. This game sucks. Do I really have to forfeit all my earthly possession just to get the priest? I mean, we're on day 1 and it's until the end of the month, so it's like I'm fine, but still, what is going on? I'm fuming with gacha anger. Yeah, we're at... Alright, let's reach 160. Let's see. Imagine it's that. I don't think it is. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be a run. Yeah, Singapore's are a scam. Anyways, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. I have to think about my financial... Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on, I have to check something. I love that I'm trying to find a birthday and the first thing I get is death. Not old. When is the birthday, dumbass? From August 14? August 14 and then... I want the actual character birthday, you dumbass. Ah! Give me a sec. Your birthday is on 24. The event is on until 29. That means I can swoop up 2 single pool keys. Yeah, I gotta start gambling. The rest 40. If I have to make that 40 pool, I'm gonna leave it for the end of the month, and then we might get the priest. You sinful man of the street. I'm trying to tame myself before swearing. I'm going to begin from the beginning of the game. Yeah. Yes. I did play the demo off stream, but I'm going to show the entire game, obviously. Just like how I did with Tavern Talk. I played the demo sequence twice, but like that was live. This one is going to be like I played it offset, and now we're going to replay it on full set. Hold on, let me put some classes. God, I have so many I have so many side stories that I should start reading. I could get so many gems, but I'm lazy. Gotta stop being lazy, I guess. God. The gacha gods hate me. Alright. Mr. Name that I cannot pronounce. I am just... I'm going to time out you. No, I'm gonna tell you what happens next, Mr. Username, that I cannot read out loud because I think you're a man, but maybe you're not, and I'm sorry if you're not a man. Please excuse me. Excuse my judgment. I think you look like somebody who uses he, him pronouns. Don't try to like sweet talk to me, please. I hate it. I literally hate it. I'd rather be bullied than that. I'm sorry. It's his first time, Chad. Okay, fair. You stay, but please don't do this. I don't like it. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Anyhow, let me do something and then we can hop on. Now that I got the cater card, I can finally collect. It feels so violent. Ugh, never like to be bullied. I'm not saying that. I just really hate Redrick. Not now. Hey baby girl, how about you make like an oven and OV to on? OVD on? Oh. What? I think I'm brain dead. Anyways, y'all know that I hate people being nice to me. I don't like, no, it's not like I hate it. I hate comments like this. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Bet you don't know me. Bet you don't know me. My go was confusion. It works. Well, what, you like freaking Pokemon? Anyways, it's time to play Vampire Therapist because I'm sad that I cannot get a priest in my life. Anyways, a good thing about this game, it's completely and utterly voice acted as far as I know. So we are going to be saying, hey baby girl, now you wanna come with me and burn gender norms? Okay, that's way better. I don't know why did you have to put the baby girl there if you wanna put gender norms to the fucking ground. Ah, fuck, I swear. To the fudging ground. Maybe start with not using gender terms in your sentence. If you wanna burn down shit. But like, who am I to judge? Anyways, new game. Vampire Therapist explores the touches of sensitive topics such as war, abuse, addiction, sexual oppression, suicidal ideation, religion, and of course death. These may be uncomfortable or upsetting for some readers. We recommend the readers with history of trauma related to any of these topics approach the game with caution. Naturally, a game about vampires will also involve blood and sexual themes. Strong language is also present. Vampire Therapist was developed in consultation with licensed therapists, but it should not be considered a substitute for therapy, unless you're a vampire. Baby is genderless, but you said baby girl, so like, from now on, everyone start their message with, hey, baby girl. That is an order. Still not say baby grill. You know? There's a white grill on the loose. Alright.
My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man.
Should I put it louder? Tell me.
Kinda dead at least. See, I'm a vampire. Now, if you think that means all that Dracula hooey, like hissing, wearing skin-tight leather, and hunting mortals for sport, I wouldn't blame you one bit.
I love Sam so much.
That's exactly the sort
Why
of
is he
thing I
Texan?
did in
Because
my
he's a
younger
cowboy.
years with my former gang. And let me tell you, a vampire who's good with a gun can be a real terror.
Hey, baby girl. Wanna go
got
together to
lucky,
therapy?
though.
Yes.
I met some kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs. They taught me my letters and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of peace.
I love
After they
Sam.
passed on, I roamed America's majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a vampire. And I found revelation. What I realized was, it ain't fangs that make us monsters, it's the self-defeating ways we think. Anywho, as the world started getting smaller, my old vampire gang tracked me down. Them being my kin, I wanted to help them see the world like I did, but they still have the same monster mindset I used to have. Good thing I'm a quick draw.
Aw, I had to kill him.
But I got hooked up with this newfangled internet thing and found
Look
a vampire
at
who's helping
him!
my kin
He's
find
so
their way.
silly!
Fella named mggaow, supposed to be 3,000 years old.
He's so
He invited me
silly.
to
I
come
love
out to
him.
Europe to learn from him. I figure someone older than time has got to have the answers.
Wait, I was still focused on baby girl. I
I'm
missed
going
what the
on a trip,
cowboys
I
saying.
guess. This feels like my opportunity
I'm gonna explain
to
a
do
bit.
some good in the world. I've been lucky, and now it's time to give back.
So,
Vampires ain't monsters. Or at least, they don't have to be. And come hell or high water, I'm gonna prove it to them.
so he was a sad boy. He met some humans, turned into a happy person, tried to fix his people, didn't work. So now he wants to be a better therapist to the vampires. And now we're in Germany, Leipzig, 2024.
Well, I think this is the address. Number 27, Clean Flitter Mouse Streeb.
I love him! Sammy! My boy! I love Samuel so much. Look at him! He's such a dad, you know?
Sure is a hell of a lot of ruckus for this time of night. People stay up late here.
He almost had it. What do you mean? Oh, with the Strassen, whatever. I could not recall it. Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the stream. Hey, baby girl. Wanna do some steaks for me? No. That's the... Oh, wait. Never mind. I realized what you did there. I thought you meant, like, you know, get back to the kitchen kind of joke. Sorry.
Wait a minute. These folk are vampires. Better watch myself.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be very silly. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy yourselves. It's time to learn about Sam. Sam is so silly.
Guten Abend, folks. Sprechen Sie English?
Ja, hello, Alta. Are you here to party with us at the hottest club?
Oh my god, Reinhard! I missed you! Ask about Andromachos. Sorry, I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. Ask about the dress code. Tell them you're here to party. Ask about the club. Navi, we would never make a go to the kitchen joke. You gave me food poisoning. What are you talking about? The pronunciation. Oh yeah, if it's bad, I don't think it's bad. I think it's really nice German. It's a really nice, funny German accent. I think it's good. Let's go with the dress code.
I don't think what I'm wearing will fit the dress code.
It is bad? I'm sorry. I like it.
The cowboy look is totally sexy, but you will get a bit sweaty.
But it is good for not German speaking.
I hope we will all get a bit sweaty.
Oh, Max! I love these two, okay? You're gonna learn a bit more. These guys were around in the demo too. They're silly.
Good thing we run a little on the cold side, huh?
Don't worry, my Liebling. We make each other warm.
I don't find German that sexy. But silly man here does things.
Reinhard, stop. Don't scare the American. I want to do that.
Sorry. I love how silly they are. I love the... Wait, is he chained to him? Is she chained to... Anyways.
Maxi Liebchen, you're so naughty tonight.
No, you are the naughty one.
Oh, I definitely ain't an American no more.
Yeah, they are long. Well, Sammy boy, welcome to... No, little American vampire, don't go into that kinky club. Ask about the club.
Well, what's so special about this club?
Immernacht is the greatest club aller Zeiten. The owner makes sure everyone has a good time.
If anyone acts without respect, they are banned from the club forever.
Yes.
You are free to do and be whatever you like, as long as you are harming no one.
Und I hear that they are now attracting sexy old cowboys.
Live sexy old cowboy to me. Welcome to Europe, mein Freund.
Shh, Maxi, he is old enough to be your grandfather.
You both like it, shut up.
Oh, come on now. You're just flattering me. I'm only a couple 100 years old.
Oh mein Gott, he is so cute, Reinhard. Can I keep him?
Maxi, no, Maxi. Ask about Andromachos.
I'm looking for Andromachos.
You mean the club owner? Ja, that is why we are here.
If you're lucky, he will invite us to the private party at the end of the night.
Well, what happens there?
Sam.
I think maybe it is too kinky for Americans to hear.
Sam, you're not ready for that, my man. Tell them you're here to party, I
I can
guess?
cut loose. What kind of party is this?
The kind where we dance all night and get sexy.
And get sexy.
Oh, you're them kind of vampires.
Ach so, there are better things to suck than blood, oder?
Hold on, chat. I'm gonna close my door a bit because I'm gonna get loud. And I wanna make sure that I'm acceptable. The freaking Germans are zogging! Oh yeah!
Although we have to get past the bouncer first. If we do not, I'm thinking our night is ruined.
Oh, wait a sec. There's something about what she just said. I can feel it.
I can feel it. Let's go.
It reminds me of one of my revelations about the funny patterns in the way we vampires think.
Alright, Chad, get ready. It's time to get educational and kinky.
Well, let's see. One type of thinking I noticed I called hot branding. That's when we brand ourselves with names we can't get rid of. There's high noon mind. That's when we treat a situation like it's a do or die showdown.
Yep.
And there's saloon thinking. That's when we act either helpless or invincible, like we've just drunk a pint of moonshine.
The thing is, don't worry about these names. They're going to change. They're going to actually get their clinical terms down. But I love the way he named them. It's really silly. Hot branding, I remember that one. He's using Wild West names. Yeah, because he's really old. He's old-fashioned. The high noon mind is basically, if I remember correctly, it was something like fuck, I don't remember them. Oh, anyway, they did that in the demo, so it's like it's gonna be in early games when they're gonna explain these in actual terms.
I can always check my journal if I need examples. I kept all my notes about the funny ways we vampires think in there.
Alright, let's see the notes. Collected notes of Sam Walls, private property, do not read, reward if found, cowboy bloodsucker, cookouts@vmail.com. No, I wanna, how do I flip? Oh yeah. I found this old notebook and figured I'd take it with me to Europe. I figured it'll help me organize my thoughts. I separate it into sections so I can jump to them right quick. That way, when I need to get to a particular section of my notes, all I gotta do is hop over to that section, easy as falling off a horse, and falling off a horse is real easy. The funny ways we think. I realize we vampires can think in funny ways, and sometimes, like, reality is right in front of us and we just can't see it. Heck, pretty sure it's all humans do that, not just vampires. We do think funny thinking in particular ways, so I figured I'd write them down so I don't forget them. I will include examples so I remember how they work. Hello, Bizarre Pastel, welcome to the stream. Hi, Numa. Sometimes things can seem black and white, win or lose, famine or feast, live or die, like everything's a big showdown. It can feel like we've got only two options, winning on the day or ending up with a stake in the heart. That's high noon mind. It's thinking in the extremes and ignoring all the in-between. We stress ourselves out when stakes are high. If I can't get the best saddle, my butt's gonna break, ain't no doubt. Either I show up ready to win the rodeo, or I'd better just not show up. The fate of the Wild West is hanging on the gunfight. Saloon thinking. A lot of us bloodsuckers have a habit either of feeling responsibility or sole control, of feeling completely hopeless. Thing is, usually neither is true. Feeling hopeless don't mean we're powerless, and feeling untouchable doesn't mean we're invincible. That's saloon thinking either way. Our real capabilities are somewhere in between. Hold on. Sorry. With my dark powers, vampires shall dominate the world. With my dark powers, vampires shall dominate the mortal world. If a mortal discovers our secret, it's entirely my responsibility to deal with it. I can't deal with the bureaucracy of international travel with my coffin. I'm stuck in the USA forever. Yeah, they sleep in coffins. It's cute. Alright. Hot branding. We vampires sometimes call ourselves awful names. I'm a failure, I'm unlikable. It's like branding ourselves with a big old branding iron. Every time we look at ourselves, we'll keep seeing those names. Hot branding is just calling ourselves names that do no good. Examples: I missed that shot, I'm such a butterfingers. Crying over a horse, you're sappy as hell. That fella doesn't like wearing leather, he's only a vampire wannabe. My client notes, when I start getting therapy clients, I'll put my notes about them here. I'll update after every session. I figure I can see how they're doing over time. That is, if Andromachos decides I'm ready for the whole therapy business. Crossing my fingers. My journal, just for writing my ramblings while I'm in the trip, not my official notes. Let's see. It's been about a week since I boarded the Monster of the Seas cruise ship, and I gotta say, I feel finer than frog hair. People here are eating and screwing like there's no tomorrow on account of the fact that we're in the middle of the ocean. I've drank from more necks in the last week than I can count. And since the ship's open all night, I rode a water slide for the first time in my life. People were laughing at me for saying yeehaw, but what else do you say to an experience like that? So me on a fairly basis. Yeah, this is like, this is, an eye-opener. Maybe we all need therapy. Landing in Rotterdam to the other day, in Amsterdam now, arranging transportation for my coffin. Ooh, he went to the Netherlands, chat. Did some vampire sightseeing. Apparently this place has been accepting of heathens like us for a long time. I went to a vampire coffee shop. They funnel, I don't know, in the stoners from upstairs to a secret club, and everyone has themselves a grand old time. Gave me the munchies, something fierce. I could go for some blood chips, extra sodium if you please. April 9, 2024. Writing from Berlin today. I had to lip-sync tomorrow night, but figured I should check things out here. They got a club here where people are up all night doing all kinds of kinky stuff. I'm pushing a quarter of millennium in years, but these folks could give me some lessons, and did. Met some fine folk too. Apparently they got a nice art scene here. There's even local funding for video game development. Ain't this some kind of word? I can't believe people are still playing Star Invaders and whatnot. I like it here. I don't even want to have to speak German. Ain't nothing here to read. I'm gonna save. Wait. I wanna close the book. Sure? And he's safe. That sounds nice. Alright.
I think I know which one of them funny ways they're thinking in, though. Hold on, compadres. You seem like the kind who can make their own fun.
I don't want to have my own fun. Ihateus is the only place to be on Friday night.
I guess that's high noon mind. Because it's not exactly saloon thinking would mean that if it's everything is on her, and this sounds more like, oh, if it's not like this, then I don't want it. Hot branding at its office, she's not calling herself names.
Amigos, you're putting too much
yeah,
weight
first blood. Find your first cognitive distortion.
Showdown. The night's full of possibilities.
Reinhardt, I don't know what this means, but I like the way the sexy American talks.
Damn.
You make us think that maybe it is better we haven't gotten into the club, because we are now meeting you.
Hey, if meeting me makes your night better, I'm glad we met. I really gotta find Andromachos, though.
You have to get past the bouncer. He decides who gets in and who doesn't. And he hasn't looked our way all night.
Maybe I'll have a little word with him.
All right.
Excuse me, friend. I hear you're the man to talk to around these parts.
Look, I like his earrings. Very cool.
I'm here to see Andromachos.
Have fun, mate.
Aww.
Hey, thanks, amigo. You have yourself a fine night, you hear?
Aww.
Cowboy, what about us?
A cowboy. Girls questioningly. Bring them joy.
Yeah, sure. They're friends of mine.
Have fun, mate.
Aw.
Well, come on, you two. We ain't got all night. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, welcome to the Kiki Club.
Dang, awful loud in here.
I did not check if this game is, you know, copyright free. Maybe I should. Sound... yeah, no. There's nothing, so... I guess we're safe.
Come on, my liver, dance with us!
I hope they won't break the club. No.
Well, you kids have fun. I'll catch up with you later. Tarnation, I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this.
Tarnation!
I better talk to whoever's slinging drinks in this here saloon. They ought to know where Andromachos is.
Andromachos.
But pardon me, ma'am.
Well, well, look at you. We get a lot of 80s fashion in here, but not usually the 1880s.
Ah, Crimson! I missed you. This has been a visual novel. I love the writing. It's silly.
What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka. You down?
I never drink Red Bull.
Red Bull.
I'm actually looking for the owner. He around tonight?
Might be. What do you say your name was?
Sam Walls, begging your pardon.
Begging your pardon.
Sam Walls, huh? I don't think I know anything about a Sam Walls. After all, I'm just
Oh, she's doing the hot branding.
Now why she gotta say she's a know-nothing? It gets my goat when vampires brand themselves like that. I think I'll say something.
I think I'll say something.
Well, hold on. What'd you just say?
I said I don't know any Sam Walls. I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
Hey, yo.
From where I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just a drink machine. Don't go branding yourself like that's all you are.
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I was just testing to see if you are who you say you are.
Oh, wow.
Tell you what, let me give you something from our special reserve. I don't think you're looking for booze.
No, ma'am. I'm looking for something better.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am. I was wondering where the blood was. I met some vampires outside, so I figured this was a vampire club.
Oh, this is the best part, by the way.
You met some gods, honey. They're here to dance and have fun.
Yeah, they were gods, not vampires.
So all these people are mortals?
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They can't wait to share it with him. It's a special experience.
Can you do the salute bow with your hat? Howdy, chat. I don't know. I can't do the accent. Howdy, welcome. I don't know. Wait, I'm trying to. Hold on. Hey, well done. It's really hard. It's really hard when you. Maybe like this. Okay, I was not expecting that. What? That everybody's a human and there are only 3 vampires in the entire building. Andromachos or Androhomos. They're gonna explain how to pronounce it. It's kind of hard. Sam and the bouncer. They're the only vampires. Yeah. But it's really fun. It's like everybody's like, oh, this is like a goth club, so all the vampires must be here. Nah. Some of them are, but like, nah. You know. They're so chilly. Give me a sec. I gotta do something, and then I'll be with you all. Perfect.
He's the only real vampire here. Well, him and Bert.
Bert.
You met him already. Bert, shuffle on over here.
Bert! Shush away. Bert!
This one's here to see the big guy. Show him upstairs, okay?
I love Crimson's style. God, she's so beautiful.
Have fun, mate.
Bert!
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're
Alright,
looking for.
chat, are you ready? We're gonna meet Androhomos and it's gonna be sexy. I love Andy so much. Time to meet Andy.
Howdy. It's Sam Walls to see you, sir. The guy who's been sending you all them V-mails.
All them V-mails! Wait, Crimson is a human too? Yes, Crimson is also human.
Yes, I know who you are, Samuel Walls. You have come here because you believe you can help our kin. The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
Yes! I can help myself.
I've been fixing myself for more than a century now. I don't think I need help.
Then you must prepare to learn a most difficult lesson. We all need help, Samuel. I am pleased that you have come to receive mine.
I love him! It's Daddy Vampire who cares about other vampires' feelings. Look at him, God, he's so sexy. I love Andy.
Dang, you scared the heck out of me.
You must allow an ancient vampire his games. He will play them regardless.
Ah! I love him so much.
Please, sit down.
He looks majestic like the beast from Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, this is what the beast should have been after turning into human. You know, I always found it funny. If you watched enough childhood, like, shows, whatever you want to call them, you know that, I'm just saying, when not just when the beast turned back into human, and when the Nutcracker from Barbie Princess and the Nutcracker turned back to human, they look awful. Why couldn't they make them look human, but with the initial features? Because I'm pretty sure y'all all know, when Belle saw the human version of the beast, she was like, nah, she tripping. She was disappointed. And obviously the Nutcracker is like, we didn't really see the girlie's reaction. I forgot, I completely forgot. But I see so many fan art with people redrawing the Nutcracker as a human, but keeping his, you know, facial hair and style. And I'm like, holy shit, he's such a deal. The only one looking okayish was the Frog Prince, but we see him human origin. Yeah, but like okay, Naveen, Prince Naveen, yes, Naveen is pretty top tier. Okay, I really like Naveen. He grows nice character. He looks nice from the beginning to the end. Like, that's the idea. You already know how he's like, and like, even in, like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how to say it. I think he looks pretty much like his frog form, you know, like clean, very playboy-y, you know, playboy cardi, I don't know. Anyways, you get it what I say. All right.
What an absolute pleasure it is to meet you at last. I found your messages most intriguing.
God, to have his hands around my neck, I mean, I'm fine.
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue. I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
Girl, what? Nothing.
You know, I receive V-mails every day from vampires seeking my help. You are the very first to seek my aid in helping others. This alone makes you intriguing.
God, I want them to date. I want them to date so bad. I want them to get something going on. I don't know if the game ever will go there, but if they will, I'm going to cry, scream, and throw up.
Well, dang. I think you're going to be sorely disappointed when you get to talking to me. I'm just honored you're giving me the time of night.
I have unlimited time, Samuel. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind can be rather set in their ways. It is inspiring to see someone so young and eager to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wasn't much for learning when I was alive. Just making up for lost time, I guess.
It sounds as though you have been handling your own life better than most. I was particularly intrigued by these revelations you had while walking in nature.
God, she's so beautiful. You just said I mean same, and we're still having this conversation. Look at him. God, he's so sexy.
Oh yeah, them. Well, I give walking the credit. Nothing sorts my thoughts out better.
Bro touched grass. You know, men would do anything to go to therapy. Not them. They would go to therapy. They would drag you to therapy.
After a few decades, I started seeing patterns in the way we vampires think.
Can you explain some of these patterns?
I can't wait to the point when they're trying to pronounce Andromahos' name. Andromahos, I don't know.
I've tried to explain them to other vampires, but it ain't never gone well. I can try, though.
Hello, I'm here for the Vampire Diaries. Damn, their voices are hot. I know! Wait until you see the gods. The gods are so funny. I want someone to do me what you do to Kratos. I don't remember. Maybe I forgot. But yeah, their voices. Mwah. I love the voice acting in this game. Again, I saw a little bit when I played the demo, but it was top notch. It was amazing. I enjoyed every single part of it. And damn, Andy is playing on my heart.
See, we tend to assume certain things just because we've been believing them since we were alive. Or we decide the world's against us just because we're hungry or tired or something.
Something.
And when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real problems. That make any kind of sense?
Fascinating, Samuel. These revelations that you had in the woods, mortal psychologists have a term for them. They are called cognitive distortions.
Tricked him into therapy for short. Yeah.
Cognitive whoozy what now?
Cognitive distortions. They are exactly as you described them. I will explain in a moment. Please, tell me about these specific revelations you had.
Alright, let's explain High Noon Mind.
Well, I noticed how we stress ourselves out by making everything a battle of do or die absolutes. High Noon Mind, I call it. Like that feeling you get right before a big shootout.
I must confess I have no experience with this feeling. I engaged in mortal combat long before the age of gunpowder.
That is built in a sword, chat.
But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old friend Marcus Aurelius. He used to say that the magnitude of life's challenges often turn us into our worst selves.
This is the funniest shit. This is the funniest shit. Please pay attention. This is the shit ever. Marcus Aurelius. You're gonna love this one.
You mean Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor?
This is my favorite part.
Of course, his name was Marcus. Marcus was a bedroom name.
Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. One of them. Marcus was his bedroom name.
You mean you and the emperor were...
Yes! Andromas does not bother with gender. Get in his bed. Me be like, no.
It was ancient Rome. Penetration was similar to a handshake.
My man had game. My man has game. My man never stopped having a game. And we meet our newbie to the life of sexuality.
My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. But let us discuss this High Noon Mind.
I love this. Every single time I reread this or rehear it, it's the funniest thing ever. Because he just called Sam homophobic in the most xenophobic way possible. And I think that's beautiful. I think this is the shit ever. This is the funniest shit ever. It's so good. It's so good. I'm sorry, I forgot you were American. Penetration is like a handshake in ancient Rome. I mean...
I believe we can broaden your definition. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon of binary thought polarized thinking, but I like to call it Nosferatu thinking.
Nosferatu thinking is silly.
Nosferatu thinking?
It means you are thinking in black and white.
American crossed gay. It's okay, Sam. You have enough time to come out. You're in Berlin after all.
I get it.
Sorry, you're in Leipzig. Never mind. But in Germany.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the distortion. One is not flatly weak or strong, good or evil, smart or stupid, a success or a failure. The truth is far more complex and colorful. Not every high noon gunfight ends in oblivion, correct?
Look at his smile. His smile.
But yeah, that's true. Getting shot still ain't fun, but it ain't the end neither.
Wish you're lucky.
A perfect example, Samuel. Now, try to catch me using Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and one of them will contain Nosferatu thinking. I will repeat them if you miss it.
Okay. So look for black and whites, chat.
If I do not drink blood, I will surely die.
Okay, let's hear the other ones.
Death eventually comes for us all.
Okay.
Mortals will always fear our kind.
Now that's, I think, the Nosferatu thinking.
That's Nosferatu thinking right there. I've met mortals who knew who I was
Exactly.
and weren't scared.
Very good, Samuel. And even if you hadn't, to say mortals will always fear us ends any hope that they might not. Always is such a terminal word, is it not? Would you like to discuss more of your revelations with me?
Yes. Now let's go with the saloon thinking.
I realize that as vampires, we can get the feeling of the power that comes with immortality and strength, but then we get hopeless and aimless over time. It's kind of like the fella you see in the saloon at the bottom of a bottle of whiskey. Either he thinks he can fight everyone, or he's crying into them last drops because he thinks life's hopeless.
Goddamn.
It's saloon thinking. Two extremes that probably ain't true.
They look so silly.
A fascinating observation, Samuel. Your saloon thinking was described in my time as the battle between hubris and nemesis, the twin excesses of arrogance and self-pity.
Oh man, it make me wish I'd gotten some schooling. Maybe I would have figured this stuff out earlier.
It's okay, Sam. Don't say that. God, I love Sam. He's such a
You
sweet
live
man.
forever, my friend. There is no rush.
Did I hear Nemesis? Yes, hubris and Nemesis. Look at his soft face! Look at him! Ah! I bet they're never gonna have a relationship like that. But I wish they would. It's so silly. Anyways, this guy's so humble. I love him. They all. Wait, which guy? Sam or Andy? Which one is the humble one? I mean, I would say like they both kind of. Sam. The problem with Sam, you're gonna see, is that Sam ends up sometimes in situations where he does the same that he's trying to preach against. Like, he's also still stuck in his own thinking once in a while, and he needs reassurance too, and it's really cute. I love how this is like an anime where the protagonist has a talent and has a rival who got to learn all this stuff, and the manga covers the rivalry. This is not rivalry, this is literally mentor and student, but I guess I understand what you mean. And it's not like Andy had schooling, it's just he's older and he got more access to knowledge. He fucked an emperor, I mean, come on. And most likely a lot of other people. This guy has game.
What you have identified is a phenomenon where individuals perceive either an illusion of control or a lack of control. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon you have described a control fallacy.
I'm gonna save again soon.
Rarely do we have complete power over our situations or no power at all. But we create this illusion that stops us from attempting to change our perceived situations.
Yeah, you're right about that. I used to think I'd never get away from my gang. And maybe that's what made me stick with them for so long.
Yes, you see how cognitive distortions keep us from facing reality, whatever that reality may be. Of course, I am so old and powerful that I am always in control.
I'm gonna do a save. See, he's doing it too. Every time you see this red effect, he's talking one of these. And now he's doing a control fallacy.
Well, you're testing me, ain't you? That's a control fallacy right there.
Well done, Samuel. I am indeed very powerful, but the cosmos holds no awareness of Andromachos.
Andromachos, yes. So the thing is, again, this game said this is not a substitute for therapy, but it might help you seek therapy. After hearing him, dog.
Of course, as you expertly pointed out with your analogy about the man at the bottom of a whiskey bottle, a control fallacy can be positive or negative. Listen to my next few statements and try to find a control fallacy. Simply let me continue if you do not detect one.
Alright, pay attention, chat. There's another extremes, but instead of black and white, it's more like I have power or I don't have.
The sun will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is little I can do about it.
I don't think it's this one.
My kitty cat died. I shall be lonely forever.
Maybe this one, I'm not sure.
I shall never feel the warm sun upon my skin again.
I'm not
I
sure.
shall never feel the warm sun upon my skin again.
Oh.
You didn't catch my control.
Okay,
the sun
then.
will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is little I can do about it.
I mean, it's not this one. I think it's
My
the kitty.
cat died. I shall be lonely forever.
I'm sorry about your sweet
Yes.
kid, but you could always pick up a new one.
Yes,
There's
it's this
lots
one.
of them just waiting for a loving home, so you don't need to be lonely.
I'm sorry about your cat.
It was just an example, Samuel. Well spotted. But I do speak from experience. I felt this way once when a pharaoh I was dating had our cat mummified.
No, he was dating a pharaoh too. This guy is just flexing with all the men he pulled. I love him. It's like, so what about the women? Oh yeah, those came a bit later. You know, sips nervously. Women, oh yeah. That was there too.
I went into a murderous depression that nearly decimated the continent. But I had the power to help myself all along by adopting a new friend in need of a home.
Aww.
Oh, dang, don't let me get on your bad side.
I doubt you shall see it, Samuel. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
And then there's the hot
See,
brandy.
I used to be in a gang. They were my whole existence. If you asked me who I was, I would have said, I'm a murdering bastard. Once I got away, I realized how small-minded that was. I was Sam before I was a murdering bastard, but that's how I was choosing to brand myself. My old gang's still around, and they're still branding themselves like that. They can't see themselves as anything but killers.
I think his people are still alive. Most likely. I hope they show up and be like, guys, it's time to get therapy.
Very astute, Samuel. I favor the clinical term, however, which is labeling.
Alright, time to see labeling.
You correctly discovered that labeling is a reductive act. When we call ourselves names, even if we find them accurate, we create prophecies we are doomed to fulfill. For millennia, I thought of myself as a killer. It was not untrue that killing was how I made my way in the world. I was an unstoppable warrior and assassin.
And he was out doing it.
But with this label, I limited myself for ages. I did not only kill people, I also killed potential aspirations I might have had. See whether you can catch me doing some labeling in my next few statements.
Okay, I'm gonna save again. I wanna be correct, you know. I wanna do a perfect run.
I am so old, I am ancient.
He's old. That's not it.
Call me whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner.
Huh?
How shall I describe myself? Yes, I am a mass murderer.
Is it the mass murderer one?
It seems you have. I am so old, I am ancient. Call me whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner.
I don't think it. I think it's
How
this
shall I
one.
describe myself? Yes, I am a mass murderer.
Well, that's about as clear a labeling as it gets.
I don't know if
Yeah, we vampires tend to do a lot of killing, but reducing ourselves to killers ain't doing us any favors.
Yeah, I think this is the one.
Excellent, Samuel.
Yeah.
You are
Like
correct. Labels can be cages that we lock ourselves in. I was a mere murderer for most of my existence because that is how I labeled myself.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Sam Walls, the murderer, reprobate, and good for nothing.
Those are not how I would describe the Sam Walls I see before me.
Oh?
Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
I think that's all of them. Or at least the ones that were the most obvious to me.
That you recognize the concept of cognitive distortions and all is most impressive, Samuel. What took me nearly 3 millennia to understand took you merely 2 centuries.
Because he's like 90 years of roaming. I mean, he's from the 80s. Yeah, fair.
Oh, come on, you're just flattering me. I'm just a dope stumbling his way through one life.
No. Don't label yourself now, mister.
Are you now? Tell me, Samuel, what kind of cognitive distortion are you exhibiting when you call yourself a dope?
He's labeling himself.
Yeah, I'm doing some labeling. I gotta watch myself, huh?
Yes! You're a good boy, a good man!
As long as we retain any humanity, we will have cognitive distortions. What we are aiming for is not to become perfect beings, but to understand and accept ourselves. As long as we can recognize cognitive distortions, we can address our real challenges.
God, my stomach is rumbling, sorry chat.
One cannot drink blood from a straw man, after all.
God, he smiled! The way I want this man is not even funny.
I ain't never heard that one before, but I like it.
If it helps solidify the concept in your mind, then I am well satisfied. I know you came to learn from me, so I will do my best to honor your good intentions. Let us ensure that you understand the concepts of labeling, control fallacies, and Nosferatu thinking.
Alright.
I will give you a series of statements, and each one will
Okay,
contain a cognitive
so now all of
distortion
them
that
are
you
something.
identify. I will begin.
Alright, hold on. We save again.
If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place when they turn into bats at the end of the night.
I think that's control fallacy. It's not Nosferatu thinking. Or is it? Is it more like... What is guano? I mean, I think it's more like a control fallacy. You can just tell them to don't do that, maybe.
Well, there's a control fallacy, sir. You're
Batch.
acting like you've got no control, but you could lay down some ground rules for guests, or some newspaper.
Or express concern to my friends that they have not been toilet trained. Very good, Samuel. Let me try another.
Okay.
I am Andromachos, the ancient darkness, the scourge of the Mediterranean, the mortal's bane.
Yeah, well, that's labeling.
Well, that's definitely some intense labeling. Those are some hard names to get over.
You are not wrong. Those names followed me for millennia. It was most stifling. Let me try another then.
Alright.
If my club's revenues do not significantly increase, I will end up living on the street.
Yeah, and that's Nosferatu thinking, for real.
That there's got to be Nosferatu thinking. There's a huge space.
Got 10
between making
distortion
a ton
correct in
of
a
profit
row,
and
let's
living on the
go!
street.
Nice shooting.
Indeed, you are correct. I run my club at a considerable loss, but 3,000 years of banking interest means that money is not really an object to me anyway.
Bro's been doing taxes for 3,000 years. Slay.
Samuel, now I am not only intrigued
Dark
by you,
pupil.
but
Learned
also
about
impressed.
cognitive distortions.
I would very much like to teach you my ways, but I must demand something of you first.
Get kinky. Get kinky. Get kinky.
Anything. I'm here to learn.
You must receive therapy yourself.
Oh.
I will not have you seeing clients without a commitment to your own mental health.
Oh. I mean, if you're immortal and broke, you really did something wrong with your time. That's so real. That's why
Now,
all...
hold on just a minute. I don't know that I need therapy. I'm feeling pretty good about myself these days.
Nah, Seb. Come on, boys.
Samuel, we all need therapy to live in this world. You have been speaking in cognitive distortions since the moment you walked into my office.
Oh yeah, he keeps saying stuff about himself.
I have. I didn't even notice.
They are most insidious, but I am here to help you identify and challenge them. You have walked alone for too long, Samuel. Allow me to share my experience with
Look
you.
at this soft face! I love him!
Well, all right, if you say so. I appreciate your taking the time to work on this old cowpoke.
No, don't do that!
We have all the time in the world, Samuel. But for now, you must be eager for something fresh. Please, dance, drink your fill. We will begin tomorrow.
Okay, then. Well, sir, it's been an honor.
You don't have to call me sir, you know.
Oh?
All right, then, Andromachos.
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 Hey, Andromachos.
Just call me Andy.
I love Andromachos so much.
All right, Andy. I'll see you tomorrow then.
They're so cute. All right. Time to get to party chat.
Dang. Look at all them mortals. Sweating, blood pumping. I am thirsty. But there ain't no power on this earth that'll get me on the dance floor.
Hold on. Oh, it's basically renamed them. Did he make a new note? No. My ramblings.
Maybe I'll see if the bartender's got anything for me.
If it isn't Clint Eastwood again. How'd it go, cowboy?
Seems I'll be sticking around. Guess I'd better get used to things around here.
Good to hear. About time someone helped Andy with his work. Seems you vampires have a lot of problems to fix. Name's Crimson, by the way.
Fine meeting you, Crimson. How do you know so much about what Andy's doing?
Okay.
Pillow talk. I'm his blood partner.
They're dating. Andy and Crimson, I mean. She hot. She really is. I love her style so much. And the tattoos are my everything. They're really cool.
No shit. How's a mortal get hooked up with an ancient vampire?
Oh yeah, this is so kind of funny.
I'm a rock climber. I stumbled into one of his lairs in Madagascar. Found a cave while climbing a mountain, and there he was, naked in a hot tub.
God. God. The only thing that you find climbing in here in Transfigurage is the drunk man and the goat maximum. Yeah. Guys, I wanna go to Madagascar for research purposes.
Dang. Must have been a sight.
You ain't kidding, cowboy. Didn't expect a luxury apartment with a gorgeous naked vampire inside of a mountain.
Guys, we're getting late. We just gotta get to Madagascar.
We hit it off, and he asked me to come back here with him. I like an adventure, so I said, what the hell? I'll date the gorgeous Dracula. But what are you doing talking to me, cowboy? The blood's running hot on the dance floor, and these kids don't mind a little biting.
These kids, damn.
Ain't no way I'm dancing. There's gotta be a better way to get something fresh to drink.
It's the guys.
Reinhard, look, it's the sexy old guy again.
Reinhard.
You should buy us a drink, old guy. You'll probably get lucky. Actually, you will definitely get lucky.
Can you stop moaning, Reinhard? They're being a bit kinky.
Pleasures of the flesh ain't exactly what I'm after tonight.
That's because you haven't experienced these pleasures with us yet. Buy us a drink and you will discover great satisfaction by uns.
Damn, I need a break. Same, I need to pee. I'm gonna finish this day and piss. Tell them they can support themselves, tell them you don't have the money, tell them alcohol is bad for them, tell them they're not your type. Ooh, okay, save. What should we tell them? I wanna say they're not my type. I don't know if I'm broke. I don't wanna say that they can support themselves, that sounds mean. Alcohol is bad for them maybe, but like, I like alcohol, so... I don't wanna be broke.
I ain't buying you a drink. All I got are good old-fashioned dollars.
I like American money. All we have on our money are buildings. You have all the sexy old men.
She's really into other men, okay? Girls got them daddy issues.
All right, I'll bite. Which of them old men are sexy?
I like Hamilton. His posture is just so powerful.
They're all dead. They all have daddy issues.
There is a dollar coin that has Eisenhower's face on it.
Oh, you are right. Eisenhower is, how do you Americans say, a snack?
No way, they're talking about dead folks.
I get it. You like older men.
Yes. Yes. They do, and I think it's really funny. Oh, never mind. You gotta go through all of them. Let's see. Alcohol is bad.
I ain't buying you a drink. This stuff's terrible for you.
Are you making a joke? We are at a bar.
It's okay. He's just trying to be protective. Aren't you, Opa?
Sorry. I love the wrestling of this game.
You know, I think the drinks here ain't strong enough for you two.
I
ain't buying you a drink. I think I'd be insulting your economic status.
Mein Lieber, don't worry about us. We just like to feel special. We have lucrative jobs in IT.
This is what IT people do in the weekend, Andrew. You gotta learn. This will be you in a few years. I'm just saying. Kyun is halfway there, but more on the fanboy side. I'm taking notes. Good, good. Also, now that you're here, tell me which old man do you like from the American monies? I don't know.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe you can help me. See, my printer died again. Getting real tired of these things.
I love this one.
Please, we are here to party. But get a laser printer.
Get a laser printer.
Well, thanks for the tip. That ink seems to be more valuable than blood.
It is. Printer ink is more expensive than blood. The most expensive liquid in the world is some kind of so the most expensive thing is if I remember correctly, some kind of scorpion poison, some kind of scorpion poison. The second most expensive is this ink. Like literally printer ink is super expensive. The third one, if I remember correctly, is insulin. No, printer ink, not octopus ink. So the third one is insulin, and the fourth one is blood. Literally. If I remember correctly, this is the order. I'm definitely sure that blood is the fourth one. Literally, everything else is more expensive than blood. It's crazy. I gotta tell them my type.
I ain't buying you a drink. You ain't exactly my type.
Oh, we don't want to marry you. We just want to have fun with you.
You kids are too much.
You kids are too much.
Oh, these kids just ain't gonna leave me alone.
Buy them a drink, man.
Stop teasing the cowboy, Kinder.
Not her calling them kinder.
They're just messing with you. Drinks are free here.
Dang, really? Ain't never been to a saloon with free hooch.
Hooch.
Call it a drink exchange.
Huh. So, everyone here knows they might be sharing blood?
I mean, I think that should be on the list. You enter, you might get nibbled on.
Only as long as there's consent.
Exactly.
We like to create a safe environment here.
Preach!
Why don't you take Reinhard and Maxie here back to the kink room?
Guys, we're going to the kink room.
Wait, kink room?
To the what? To the kink room, child.
You're not in Kansas anymore, cowboy. We are not afraid of sex here.
Again, the game did say that it's gonna have obviously it's vampire shit. It's gonna have blood and it's gonna have sex.
I'm from Missouri, but point taken.
Missouri!
Nobody has to do anything they don't want to do in there. Just have fun and drink your fill, handsome. I'm sure I'll be seeing plenty of you. Maxie, Reinhard, this is one of our special customers.
Maxie, Reinhard. Take care of our gentleman.
Ach so, ein Vampir. I'm thinking we are all getting lucky then.
They did not realize it until now. Okay, cute.
My neck scrubs with anticipation.
Dang. Guess I'm going to a kink room then. Thanks, Crimson.
Guess we're going to the kink room.
I knew a man who wore this much leather couldn't be boring.
These two, I swear.
Yeah, well, you got me pegged.
Is that what we are doing now? Give me the document and I will sign myself up for it.
No, Maxie, not yet. Guess I'll have fun and food. Thanks, Crimson. Crimson is really cute.
Well, I really ain't in Missouri no more. Look, I'm more into biting.
Guys, I just want to have a bite.
Oh, your teeth look perfect. Are you going to bite me, Vitzos?
Reinhard! Stop! I know it's Zomar said that they sound weird, but I like the way they sound. They're very extra.
That's the plan. Who's going first?
Not who's going first!
Oh, me.
Oh my god, back harder! Oh my god. I'm saying.
Well, step right on up.
Oh wow, bite the veins. The blue ones?
Oh, das hat sich gut angefühlt.
I'm sorry, the voices. God, you know how much more enjoyable pornographic content were if half the moans weren't so fake and it would just be really sensual talking like this? God, I wouldn't have to worry much more. Oh god, no. I'm sorry, Zomar. This is someone who... Okay, let me tell you something, Zomar. I have no idea how Hungarians have sex. I have no idea how Hungarians have sex. I do not know. Sadly, when I was younger, I wrote some questionable things while role-playing with strangers on the internet because, you know, nobody was checking the internet and we were all kids and we were all acting up like weirdos. And it was weird. Like, I'm gonna be real, Hungarian doesn't look sensual? I don't know how to say it, it's just weird. I have no idea how Hungarian people have sex, and I don't know how I don't know how Romanians have it either. Cause I don't know about you, but I don't want to be getting my ass cheeks clad with da ta ti da mai tare or something like that. That sounds weird. Anything else sounds good to me. Japanese sounds great. Korean, I didn't hear much, but I definitely hear some. Sounds nice. You know exactly. It sounds weird, right? I think I started any sexual, like, sex in English sounds cringe sometimes. Like, obviously when you have these daddy more, daddy harder, you know. And again, the fake ass moans. Like, if you don't enjoy yourself, just don't make pornographic content, or like learn how to fake moan, you know. But yeah, as I said, if pornographic content would at least be a bit more, you know, sensual, we wouldn't have all these problems.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Is it my turn yet?
Well, sure thing. Come on over.
Alright, let's give her one too.
Oh, Reinhardt, the hot old vampire wore me out.
The hot old vampire wore me out. It sounds weird how Reinhardt, I like the name by the way, says it for someone who speaks in German, but I can understand it. Okay. So, when I read, how do I say this? When you occasionally see any kind of story where one of the characters is, for example, English speaker and the other one is like literally anything else, and they would get down and dirty, and you would hear randomly switching between languages, I think that's a bit weird. It's first gatekeeping your thoughts, which is, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, really. I guess that sometimes you just, you know, you're in the moment, you don't think about what language are you moaning on, whatever. Never really happened to me again. I don't know how to Hungarian sex, I guess. In normal conversation, when people will like switch languages and will like say something like in sensual tone, but like it's like really some tame stuff, I think that's cute. But during an actual intercourse, it's kind of weird. Anyways, I just kind of cringing me out.
Me too, Maxi. I feel as though I have set up a mail server.
Oh my! One day, Andrew, one day. Whoa! Again, just get a baddie who doesn't speak Romanian and never have in Romanian ever. Or just be like, hey babe, putem să facem laba în engleză? Putem să facem laba în engleză? Oh my god, this is going to the Navi gold list.
Reinhard, mein Zucke Fledermaus. Ich bin so müde, sexy zu sein.
I have no idea what she said, but who says that? I don't know, but that sounds weird, right? Anyways.
I will get us a taxi cab, Liebchen. Und du, Cowboy? Next time we will talk about that thing you mentioned earlier.
What? Okay, what did she say? What did she say? I need to know, what did she say?
Oh yeah, sure thing, fella. You can help me with my new laser printer.
Reinhard, my sugar bat. I'm too tired to be sexy. Okay. She ate. I love her.
Now that I've had something to drink, I should probably get to my coffin.
Alright.
Samuel, wait a moment. I see you got your fill. Are you heading out?
Yeah, I figure I could use some shut-eye. I locked up my coffin over at the storage center.
Storage center? Please, you can use my guest coffin. I insist. You must be well rested for the challenges ahead.
Aw, he gives him a place to stay at too.
Guess I got a big night tomorrow, huh? I should get a good day's sleep.
My sugar bat. I'm too tired to be sexy. God, I love you, Maxi.
Please, follow me.
Alright. Time to...
Well, dang. This is mighty plush. Guess it's one of them smart coffins.
They have smart coffins, lol!
Let's see what's on TV. Hey, I remember this movie. We were so proud to finally get some representation.
Lol.
Not sure I should stay up watching movies, though. Well, ain't much else to do in here. I think it's about time I hit the hay. Hope I'm cut out for all this.
Alright. I'm gonna save and go to pee and I'm gonna come back. This game is really fun, Chad.
Samuel, good evening. I hope you slept well.
They're so silly. Alright, chat. I'll be right back. Just don't do anything weird to the sexy cowboy. Empty your bladders because we're going to cream ourselves because of the voice acting. Alright, I have returned. It was not a good day to go to a confession, dear God. Who goes to a confession on Friday? I thought it's a Sunday thing. I mean, it's cool. Look, it's okay. You can go next week and be like, so there was this Huxley there. I would, you know what, Andrew? I would go after I'm done with this game so you can confess for all the dirty desires you were feeling for Huxley, therapeutic vampire. It's an all-week thing. I never. Let me tell you something. I think I went to confession like 3 times in my entire life. I'm taking my dirty secrets with me to hell. I don't think any priest could survive what I'm thinking on a daily basis. I don't think priests could accept the fact that I get money out of pornographic content. I'm just saying. I don't think they can survive that. Also, it feels weird to tell an old man what I'm thinking about. Like, ugh, you know? Like, why does it have to be an old man? Why can't, like, I think just like how we have Ubers and Bolts from women to women, you know? You can order someone as a woman, you know, to drive you around because you feel safer than them. I think nuns should be allowed to do confessions too. I would rather tell a nun what I've been thinking about all day, even if it's an old nun, than a priest, a man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At least you do it in a booth as a Catholic, right? Wanna know something? When I was having my commune as a third grader, we didn't went into a confession booth. I was literally sitting next to the priest on a chair. Literally, I was just sitting next to him on a chair. They were not even a confession booth. No. There is. I don't think there is anonymity anymore. You can do it in a boat or eye. Yeah. Literally, they have eye to eye. The boat would spontaneously combust if I was in there. There was one time I was having a very, I think I told this on stream before, I had a very dirty roleplay sesh once. I was with a priest, and not an actual priest, you know what I mean, like roleplaying with a priest. Roleplaying as a priest with a priest, whatever, and in the booth. Things got heated. No, don't do that. I'm kneeling in front of him. No! That's weird. So yeah, can we allow nuns to do that? Because damn, I think they would be back in business. I'm just saying. All right.
Like the dead, as they say.
I was hoping to save you some breakfast, but I've already sent them on their way.
Oh.
Oh, that's all right. I'm still pretty full from last night.
But I believe. Dude.
Them goth types were practically throwing themselves at me.
Them got that.
I am not surprised. Perhaps I should be concerned that some of my guests will follow you home.
Does that mean you gotta date some of the humans? I don't think this game will ever be dateable, but like still. Andrew, I don't think that's something you should be proud of. Not the fact that you had to. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have kneel in front of him. I'm just saying that the priests are. We're just saying that the priests are weird. Because God bless, if I was a priest, I would not give shit to myself. I would be gossiping about people's confessions because I'm a head.
Well, gosh, if I still had mortal circulation, I'd be blushing.
Oh my!
Why are you so embarrassed, Samuel?
Not all of them, to be. I don't know, man. I think I knew like one decent priest in my life. The one who I did my communion with as a kid. He was really sweet, but like not in a weird way, you know. He was like, everybody liked him because he was like, you know, very kind to children, and not in a weird way, obviously, at all, you know. But like again, I stopped going to church as soon as I went to high school.
Ah, hell. Guess we should just save it for therapy, huh? We gonna get started now?
If you like.
Although my script keeps popping up and I hate it.
Why not? I'm eager to get going. Let loose, Doc.
Very well. Let's start with the first question any therapist asks then. What brought you to me? Why is becoming a therapist so important to you?
Well, gosh, I remember what it was like, being all angry, hungry, and scared all the time. It ain't no way to live. When I see vampires acting the way I used to, I just need to show them there's more to unlife.
And why is that up to you?
Oh, he's doing the control fallacy.
You, of all people, know how lost our kind can be. Preying on the weak, dating mortal high schoolers.
No, not the Twilight slander, not the Vampire Night Vampire Diaries slander again. I love every time they bring it up. It's funny.
I've got to make them see their potential. That's what I'm here for. I know it.
Yeah, he's doing control fallacy.
That is a lot of responsibility to place on yourself.
You got a funny look in your eye. Am I doing one of them distortion things?
You are most perceptive. Yes. Perhaps you can tell me what it is.
I'm gonna slave though, but it's 100% the control fallacy.
When you say you are here to make vampires see the world differently, in what way are you distorting reality?
Well, I guess that's a control fallacy, right? I can't assume I'll be able to help other vampires the way I was helped.
Exactly.
Very good, Samuel. Control fallacies are hard to avoid when one feels strongly about something. Your fate is not to transform every vampire you ever meet, even those who are your clients.
They have to change for yourself. You just show them the way.
You will do what you can do, and that is enough.
I'm just scared.
But I am eager to learn how you developed this desire to help our kin find a different way of thinking.
Well, like I told you when I first V-mailed you, I was a real nasty son of a bitch when I first became a vampire.
Nasty son of a bitch.
When I look back and see what a no-account piece of shit I was, I ain't nothing but embarrassed.
Oh, he's labeling himself again.
It all seems pretty stupid to me now. Here we are living forever and all we can do is kill? That's the dumbest thing I ever did here.
I am going to stop you for a moment. Stupid, no-account piece of shit, nasty son of a bitch, dumbest thing. Do you hear the way you are talking about yourself?
With respect, sir, I earned all them names. I killed women and children. Half the ghost towns out west are my doing. I didn't think of nobody but myself.
Pretend you are my therapist. If I sat here and called myself a no-account piece of shit, what would you tell me?
I'd say you were doing some labeling. And I guess I'd tell you to look at yourself a little more kindly.
Extend the same compassion to yourself then, Samuel. How are you to move on from being a nasty son of a bitch if you are labeling yourself? If you wish to be a guide to other vampires, you must start with compassion for them and for yourself. So, now that you've gotten all that horrible name-calling out of the way, please tell me, how did you find your sense of purpose?
Well, I was on the run, you see. The Wild West was ending and the Pinkertons were starting to get the better of my gang. I went into hiding and found a strange group of folks out in the country. They knew I was an outlaw right away, but they didn't judge me for it. They didn't even care that I was a vampire. They welcomed me like a friend, even shared their blood with me.
I think they were the hippies, if I remember correctly.
They taught me how to appreciate the beauty of the night, and I started seeing things I'd never noticed before. They taught me my letters, philosophy, and how to question things instead of being scared of them. I think about them every day of my own life. They somehow freed themselves of all the judgments of the time and were better off for it.
These must have been the 19th century American transcendentalists, yes?
Transcendentalist. The is that mean? Transcendental? Relating to spiritual realm. Oh, so they were the hippies.
Yes, sir. I'm glad I died when I did, because their like just don't exist no more. Once my community died out, I started walking. That was something else they taught me how to do. There ain't nothing like having a walk and a think. I walked in nature for about 90 years, and just took in all the grace and beauty of my country. I guess I was kind of selfish, though. I should have been helping other vampires the way the Transcendentalists helped me.
Oh, he's doing control for a second, I think. No, there's something else.
Why?
Why waste 90 years walking when I should have been helping others? Seems pretty obvious to me. I could have done a lot of good in that time.
But your should turns that which you could find fulfilling into a duty. You create an extrinsic motivator. Should statements are another cognitive distortion, something created by your own mind. Nature asks almost nothing of you.
Should statement. Let's read them. Sometimes we judge others and ourselves with arbitrary rules on how things should be, and then we get hopping mad when our expectations ain't met. Should statement can put a lot of pressure on us, but there ain't too many universal rules. Heck, we should probably be dead because our hearts ain't beating, but it seems that ain't true. I'm a vampire, I should live in a castle. When you're in a gang, the gang needs to be your family and no one else. A cowboy must never show fear.
Even if your should comes from a place of good, it creates undue pressure. And what do we do once we are pressured? We resent the shoulds. We procrastinate. And as you know, we have a lot of time to procrastinate.
Oh my god, no, we're being called out. I'm being called out.
You got that right. Why do today what you could do next century?
Exactly. Should statements remove the intrinsic joy from that which you find fulfilling.
Hold on though, ain't there some things we really should do?
Of course, there are things we must do, but nature herself tells us what they are. We invent the rest. Here, let me give you an exercise.
Alright, let me save.
Listen closely. See whether you can find the should statement that is a distortion. I should go to the vampire dentist. You know what they say. If you have bad fangs, you get bad blood.
Not this one, I think.
I should drink blood today.
I'm guess yes.
I should take my blood partner Crimson out on a date.
I think it's this one.
Saying you should take Crimson out on a date is a should statement. You've turned something you want to do into something you have to do.
That's right, Samuel. You know, I couldn't be more pleased with you. Your time in nature was clearly well spent.
Well, thanks, I suppose. But if you don't mind my saying so, I hope you're treating that mortal lady right.
Aww.
Thank you. Please, ask her yourself.
I think they have the best. They have a really sweet relationship.
I imagine she would share her blood with you. You look like her type.
Oh, they're in an open relationship?
Hold on. I've only been in Europe for a couple of days. I ain't gonna go after my teacher's girlfriend.
Oh my!
She does what she wishes, and that is why I chose her as my blood partner.
Oh my, they're in an open relationship? God, put the sexy cowboy in between them, please. It's gonna look like Castlevania, but who cares?
Samuel, even if it beats no longer, you have a good heart. I think you will be an excellent therapist.
So far, that good heart of mine hasn't amounted to much, but I'm willing to give it my best shot.
You are uncomfortable with praise, aren't you, Samuel? Every time I say something positive, you find a way to negate it.
He's not used to being praised.
I just don't think I should be doing any bragging. I spent my first 50 years killing. I spent the next 90 walking in the woods.
Okay, so... So he's about 50 years old? Like looks like 50. Maybe 20, 30. Up to 40.
I've tried to walk a better path since then, but I ain't no saint, Auntie.
I did not say you were. Having met several so-called saints, I can attest that none of them were either. I understand your discomfort, Samuel. I, too, have done terrible things that I cannot erase. But is erasing the good I have done worthwhile?
Well, I guess when you put it like that, it sounds kind of silly.
It's another cognitive distortion, one that mortal psychologists call disqualifying the positive.
Let's see. On account of the nasty stuff I've done, I can feel like a real good for nothing sometimes, but that's a disqualifying the positive, cancelling out the good and leaving the bad. It ain't a distortion to see the positive in yourself or in a situation, it's just being honest. Yes, the three stooges just smack each other in the head a bunch, though I still like them. Yeah, I guess I can turn into a bat, but any vampire worth their fang can do that. She rescued a kitten, but she drinks mortal blood every night, so one good deed means nothing.
I understand that the actions of your past are difficult to bear, but what we are here to do is accept reality, with both its positive and negative aspects.
Yeah.
I am not saying that you should disqualify your negative actions, but merely note when you disqualify the positive ones. Let us try an exercise. See whether you can challenge me when I disqualify my positive deeds.
Let me see.
I am Andromachos, one of the most powerful vampires alive.
No.
Before I became the vampire I am now, I did exceptionally terrible things.
Yeah.
I have defiled the innocent. I have killed countless people. The good I now do pales in comparison to the evil I have done.
I think it's this one.
That's the one. You're literally disqualifying the positive by comparing it to the evil stuff you done.
Well done, Samuel. I believe
Ooh,
the
learn
recognition
5
of this
cognitive
distortion
distortions.
will serve you well when
Is
you
there gonna be
start
more?
to see clients tomorrow.
I don't think there's gonna be more, but hey.
Tomorrow. I only just started learning these here cognitive distortion things.
Well, we're getting fast.
I will, of course, be with you. You needn't worry. I can sense your instincts and will help you.
But tomorrow, I just don't feel ready yet.
My friend, we are never truly ready. But if it would ease your concerns, we can practice with further examples. Would that be helpful to you?
Yeah, I think I could use some help. I guess I'm alright. Okay. I'm gonna save again. And yeah, let's do a bit more. Let's do a bit more.
Yeah, I think I could use the help.
Very well, Samuel. Let's try some examples. I will give you a statement, and you find the cognitive distortion in it.
Okay.
I am far sexier than movie vampires. Therefore, I should be a movie star.
Is this a shoot? I don't think this is a shoot statement. It's definitely not control fallacy. Not labeling either. Maybe it is a should statement.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one. That's a should statement right there. But you're not insecure enough to be an actor anyway.
Excellent, Samuel. Would you like another exercise?
Let's do one more. And then I
If I
can...
cannot consume high-quality blood, I might as well drink blood from Florida.
Not the Florida slander though! Okay, that is definitely Nosferatu thinking.
That's Nosferatu thinking, ain't it?
Correct, Samuel. That being said, I am sure there is still decent blood to drink in Florida, but I will bring a test kit anyway.
No way! The Florida slander! Yo!
Would you like another exercise?
Okay, one more and then we can go.
I am an antediluvian old fart.
Okay, that's labeling.
Well, that sounds like labeling to me. You ain't just an old fart. Are you actually older than the flood, though?
Do I look that old?
Not at all. I was just...
I am joking, Samuel. Don't worry. The myth of the flood was at least 1,000 years before I was born.
He old. You know, Charlie lives there willingly. Charlie? Charlie? Who's Charlie?
Would you like another exercise?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
All right, Samuel. You must be hungry now. I suggest you get the liter inside you.
Sorry,
Have a big
thank you.
night tomorrow.
How much is a liter?
Oh yes! What the fuck is a kilometer?
Just get enough to drink, Samuel. We will not be able to work if you are hungry or tired.
What the fuck is a liter?
Now, please excuse me. I do have a date with Crimson tonight. I suspect I shall not return until nearly morning.
Oh, yeah, of course. I hope you have a nice night out, Mr. Andy.
Aww.
You as well, Samuel. Rest in peace.
God, the Florida sounds though. Alright. I think we're starting right up.
Ah, Samuel, glad to see you are awake. Your first client is on his way.
First client? Wait, oh, we got a new... Oh, wait, there was like, phew, what a day. I made it to Andy's club in Lipsync. Folks are really nice here. A couple of gods were really friendly. They've got a darn tooting bartender and even a friendly greeter. He don't talk too much, but I can tell he's an introspective sort. Now, Andy, that's one hell of a vampire. He just got this presence. You can tell he's 3000 and that is freaky as heck, but he makes you feel at home. But naked. I don't know what else is to describe it. Oh, and I went to King Room. Yeah, Sam Walls, King Room. My big brother would have gotten a kick out of that one. I ain't gotta write about it here. I should get some sleep in this fancy coffin and they'll let me anyway. I learned some more therapy stuff today. I figured I'd be doing a lot of this qualifying the positive thing. I feel like I've got to be humble after... I feel like I've gotta be humble after the shit I pulled back when I was in a bastard, but maybe that's just a shame thinking. Andy says I'm ready to start seeing clients now that I've got my head wrapped around this whole cognitive distortion thing. Can't believe it's all happening so fast. Went for a nice walk exploring Lipsync. There's a music school here and the kids are always performing stuff. I tried asking for a Oh Susanna, but kids today don't appreciate good music. Dang kids with their CD-ROM music. The Vax Slinder was fine. Cute. Oh fudge. Have to. There's no client notes yet. I'm gonna save later.
What, already? Look, Mr. Andy, sir, are you sure I'm ready for this? These are people's brains I'm messing with.
Fear not, my friend. You are a powerful vampire in your own right. To be so young and have so much empathy is quite a gift.
Aww.
All you need to do is listen, and I know the truth will reveal itself to you.
Shucks, wish I had your confidence.
Well, to a limited extent, I can see the future. If you are about to misinterpret a client's distortions, I will set you back on the right path.
Cool.
You can see the future?
It's not that impressive, really. You start to see the patterns after 1,000 years or so.
Hold on, he's doing something. He's not disqualifying the positive. He's not labeling. I think it's control fallacy, but I'm gonna save. Nope. It was not that. What is he doing? It's not impressive really, you start to see the patterns after 1,000 years or so. Is this no... What is this? It's not a should statement. He's not disqualifying the positive. Or maybe it is?
Well, dang.
Oh yeah,
Seeing
you're
the future ain't
right.
impressive. That's gotta be a distortion. Disqualifying the positive. It's gotta be.
Okay, yeah, thank you, you're right. I realized that he was like downplaying his own, you know. Yeah, it's not that impressive.
You barely require my aid as it is. If you need guidance, I will provide it to you telepathically.
Alright, but we
Don't
gotta
think about
save a
it too
lot.
much. When you are 3,000, such things will cease to impress you. Let us look at your first client's case file.
Okay.
Dr. Drain, huh?
Dr.
You ain't got no first name?
Dr. Drain, 430 years old, male, origin British. Dr. Drain is a class of a 1614 graduate. No, 1614. Oh my god, I cannot read. 1614 graduate of the Royal College of Physicians. He has been studying the nature of blood for the last several centuries. Became a vampire after a postmodern mortem blood transfusion experiment. Now runs a global pharmaceutical research company. Is now concerned he has developed an addiction to a drug of his own formulation. Suggestion: detect strong irritability on the phone. Investigate Drain's drinking and sleeping habits. So he's a drug addict.
Many vampires go by one name. Families and titles seem to become more abstract after a certain age.
Well, he still got them balls.
Huh. So is it funny that he kept the title?
Indeed. You catch on quickly, despite your habit of disqualifying the positive. I will let you work now. I shall be meditating in my coffin, but I will sense when you need my help.
Cool.
But
Samuel, I know you can handle this. Be yourself, and all will be well.
Alright. Welcome the first guest.
bless it all, I hate flying.
Alright, this is gonna be he's gonna be a bit annoying. I met the first 2 clients in the demo, so I know him and then I know the next person. After that I don't know anyone, so it's gonna be fun for me as well.
Hey there.
He looks like... He looks like someone.
God's blood, what on earth are you? My name's Sam. I'm the new therapist. Make yourself comfortable, Dr. Drain. And American as well. Good God. It's not enough for you lot to take over the world of the living. Even the halls of the dead aren't safe from you.
Whoa! Whoa, xenophobic much?
Oh well. I suppose your lot are all into this touchy-feely stuff, aren't you?
God, it's gonna be funny.
And ignorance, even American ignorance, is bliss, I suppose. Oh, sweet ignorance, how I do wish I knew thee.
God, he's so salty.
Damn it, how am I gonna work with this fella? I gotta ask Amy.
Are you alright, Samuel?
Whoa. The holographic effect on him is crazy. I gotta open my door because it's really hot in here. Hold on. Let me cool my ass up, chat. Alright.
You gave me this fella as my first client?
You gave me this fella?
Why not? He is clearly hiding very little about his state of mind.
How am I supposed to help him when he already sees me as the bad guy?
Use your instincts, Samuel. Think about how you have felt in your darkest hours. What does this poor vampire want?
Clearly not an American. He wants to reality check, he wants to complain. Sounds like he wants to complain.
I think he just wants to complain.
Perceptive, Samuel. He can hardly stop himself, can he?
So, what? I just let him complain?
Of course. Just give him a starting point to let it all out. It will make him feel better.
Some people just want to complain.
Well, if you say so.
Don't worry, Samuel. You are doing wonderfully. I will release your time now.
Well, are you just going to sit there? I was just gonna ask how your trip here was. My trip? My trip was bloody wonderful. Until my familiar got a flat tire and I had to fly 30 kilometers here as a bat. I hate being a bat and I hate flying. Do you know an owl tried to eat me? Me, a creature that has lived for centuries, treated like common prey.
Duh, he angry.
I'm surprised he was even interested. You should see what an ugly little beastie I am when I transform.
Ugly little beastie. That sounded very Astarian.
All I could do was screech and squeak until he went away. Well, I suppose I'm alive, in a manner of speaking anyway. You all right there, pal? Yes, I'm fine. Well, I'm not, of course. I wouldn't be here otherwise. But for the sake of conversational integrity, fine. I take it you've read my case file and know why I'm here?
He was going through a breakup, horse size, and addiction.
You're here for an addiction problem. Yes. Embarrassing, isn't it?
Why would it be embarrassing?
What's to be embarrassed about? I remember when Ulysses S. Grant was president. Didn't seem to bother him. Oh, well, of course. How wonderful it is that I share the mental failings of people who only live a single lifetime. Hey, come on now. There's a part of us that's still mortal. Can't help that, just like we can't help being dead. So I'm discovering. Look, I just need some tips and I'll be on my way. Just give me all the tricks. Whatever one does to make addictions go away.
His addiction when he starts talking about it's gonna be real fun. Just let him cook now. Let Mr. Harry Potter cook here.
Tips? Let me think.
Suggest something tasty, suggestion mild or effect, there are no easy solutions. Ooh, okay, let me save. Well, what would you guys suggest? Definitely not a hug, and I don't want to say something tasty. I would say either get a milder addiction, or either there are no easy solutions, obviously. God, anything but the hug. anything but a hug.
Shadow.
How I feel.
It's me, the devil.
Now come back. There are no easy solutions. Ooh, why is my chat? Oh, never mind. I just realized that I was on top chat this entire time.
Partner, there ain't no tips that'll magically cure you, but I'm here to listen. You know, I never in my life thought anyone would ever call me partner. Like partner, but not with a T.
Not with a T.
And I know how you English love your tea.
Sam!
Thank goodness we can still process tea. We cannot live on blood alone. I appreciate the concern, though. I must admit, I rather saw myself above this whole addiction thing. I tell you what, let's not worry about being above or below anything. You're here now, so let's see what we can do.
Okay, that is a good one. Partner, but the T.
What exactly are you addicted to? It's a form of plasma, a catalytic compound of my own design, a necessary component of my own scientific goals. You're losing me.
You're losing me.
Well, let me try to make it simple. I have been able to replicate and even alter the molecular patterns that vampiric erythrocyte surface receptors receive.
Yes.
Our unique physiology gives us an increased ligand affinity, which is how we are able to process blood the way that we do.
Yeah.
I can extend this receptivity and thus achieve my true goal: synthetic blood, freedom from the hunger that plagues us, and hope for all humanity.
Okay, so he made fake blood.
Well, dang, that sounds pretty impressive, Doc. Well, it doesn't work without a vampiric catalyst, and that is the plasma I am addicted to. Pathetic, isn't it? I have spent 400 years trying to steal the secret of blood, only to be engulfed by it, like Prometheus walking into a fireplace. Pathetic? Doc, where the heck would you get a word like that? You've come up with a synthetic blood. Man, I can barely get my spurs on some mornings. Maybe you had a setback or two, but give yourself a little credit, compadre.
Compadre?
Credit? For wasting 400 years? Practically speaking, I'm in the same place as I was back when King James was in power. Only now I have a drug problem.
Motherfucking.
Perhaps I must face facts. My professor was right. Nothing we ever do will make a damned bit of difference.
Samuel, listen to him. Do you recognize his patterns of thought?
There's some distortions in there, ain't there?
I knew you would sense them.
Yeah, he's going crazy with it.
Invite him to talk more about this failure of his.
I'll do my best. Now hold on just a minute there, cowpoke. I've heard you talk a lot about failure, but it sure sounds to me like you ain't thinking clearly if you think you're a failure. I am a realist, that's all.
No, you're not.
Look at me. 400 years of study and still dabbling with leukocytes.
Okay. Whoa, I need help with this one, chat. What is this one? What is leukocytes? I don't know. It's not a should statement. It's definitely not labeling. Maybe disqualifying the positive. I think so too. I don't think it's... Let's see.
I don't know many people who would call working with leukocytes dabbling. I mean, I gotta admit, I have no earthly clue what you're talking about. So unless you made up all them science terms, I think you might be doing more than playing with a chemistry set. Perhaps, but if we consider all there is to know about blood, I know precious little. But you know something. Yes, I concede I might know something about blood. I would hope so after 400 years. You still got more knowledge about blood than most, whether it's been 4 years or 400 years, amigo. Let's get back to what you were saying, though. I'm saying I am surely the oldest, most well-studied doctor in the world. I should have achieved more than this.
That's a should statement.
Well, who said you should have achieved more?
Tiny distortion in an order, let's go.
Isn't it obvious? I should have something to show for 400 years of work. And what happens if you don't?
Options? Oh, don't worry, guy. I think, Bizarre President, do check the stream. You might be a bit behind. Don't worry, we got this. So far, we got this.
Absolutely nothing at all. Well, that's my point. That is not as encouraging as you think it is. Ain't meant to be encouraging, just showing you a little reality. Well, it's all my fault, really. I cannot seem to motivate my scientists to reach the necessary level of dedication. It's always shocking to me how little urgency mortals have around death.
That's gotta be control fallacy, I think. But I do save here again. Bizarre, you might be behind. Okay, I think this looks like control fallacy.
So it's all your fault.
Yes.
You haven't come up with the perfect synthetic blood. It can't be anyone else's fault. Only I have the skill, the knowledge, and the experience.
Yeah, that's definitely control fallacy.
Pardon me for saying so, Doc, but it sounds like what you're doing is pretty dang complicated. It sounds to me like you're some kind of god if you expect control over life itself. Please, I'm a scientist, not a spiritualist. It is not control I seek, but understanding.
Look at his face, God. He needs to get laid.
And are you ever gonna have perfect understanding?
6? What is guy yapping about?
No, of course not. I'm not a wizard.
Okay, this has to be a play on the fact that he looks like Harry Potter. This has to... Oh, you're checking. Okay, gotcha. This has to be a play on the fact that he's British. This has to be a joke. I love this.
So how about not putting saving the world on one person, Doc?
Damn. Harry
That is
Potter
a
looking ass, dude.
simplification, But I take your point. As I was saying, now that I'm addicted to my own drug, I have joined the ranks of mortal celebrities in my utter irrelevance.
That's maybe Nosferatu thinking. It's definitely not disqualifying the positive. No, neither label. No, maybe it's labeling. What do you guys think? Is this Nosferatu thinking or labeling? I wanna think it's Nosferatu. Let's see.
That's a pretty dark
Yes.
read on things. You know, lots of folks get over their addictions. Yes, but not me. I'm trying to tell you that even if you are addicted, that ain't the end, hermano. You got a lot of life and opportunity left in you. If you can call this life. Now hold on there. That's what I call Nosferatu thinking, straight from the coffin. Life ain't all black and white. It's got its shades of gray too, you know.
50 maybe.
Oh, well played, cowpoke. Perhaps I am being a little dramatic. Yes, I'm aware that in reality progress has been made, enough to get to this point. But I didn't come here to ask for a pat on the back and to be told I'm a good boy.
Well, maybe you need one.
That ain't my department, but I hear they do some of that stuff downstairs.
I love the writing.
Yes, we all know very well that the Continentals are more sexually liberated than we are.
The Continentals?
But as I say, I don't want all this therapy stuff. I just want to stop using this damn drug. Well, so what's so good about this stuff anyway? Why do you like it?
Okay, you're gonna love this one, chat. You're gonna love this one. Because when I first saw this one, I was laughing so hard. My roommate had to ask me what the f is going on.
I'm not certain. I don't remember what happens after I take it, but I wake up feeling, how do I put this, alive. Well, that don't sound so bad. A good nap can make me feel like a new man. I'm not talking about feeling refreshed. I mean I feel alive. As if I'm someone else. Someone who lives. And I wake up and find, oh gracious me, I am not depressed. You mean to tell me that you're going to sleep depressed every night? Oh, nothing of the sort. Oh well, I'm glad to hear that. You are assuming that I can simply go to sleep and my global scientific enterprise will run itself.
Bro did not take a break since 1902.
Oh wait just a gosh darn minute. You're telling me you don't sleep? Yes, it's not as though we can get much deader already, and I have work to do.
Boy has problems. Man has problems.
So you're not sleeping, and you're always depressed. I think we're starting to get somewhere. Oh, don't be such a bumpkin. If you're a sapient individual, aware of the world around you, depression is the only sensible reaction. It has nothing to do with sleep.
Ooh, what is this? Is this Nosferatu again? Blood accidentally invented antidepressants? No? I mean, not yet. No, it's not antidepressants, it's funnier. It's funnier than that. You're gonna see. Hold on, I think this is Nosferatu thinking again. Yeah.
Come
yes.
on now, it's a big world out there, and different things are depressing to different people.
Exactly.
Everyone reacts to things differently. Ain't it true that a sensible person, as you call him, might even be a different degree of depressed? Very well, I suppose I might have been using a bit of mild hyperbole. Mild is putting it mildly, buckaroo.
Buckaroo.
Buckaroo? Now I'm even more depressed. Regardless, I didn't come here to be a whiner. Oh, boo-hoo, on life is hard. Yes, we all know it's hard.
Oh, that's labeling. He's labeling himself as a whiner. But I'm gonna save. I don't trust myself.
Now why'd you say coming and talking to me makes you a whiner? Is that not what I currently am?
No, you're just being honest.
Sounds to me like you're expressing yourself. Whiner is the word you used. Yeah, if you want to call it whining, that's up to you. But that's entirely your label. Oh, very well, call it moaning or whinging if you prefer. Moaning, whinging, belly aching, still all just labels. I don't believe I shall be using the term belly aching in any case.
Belly aching.
But as I was saying,
yes?
in the moments I wake up, I feel free. I suppose it must be what being an ignoramus feels like.
I'm back, welcome. Maybe I don't think this is. I think it's disqualifying the positive. I keep saving a lot. I'm sorry, chat. You will see this a lot happening.
So you're telling me you
yes.
feel good when you wake up, and then you call yourself an ignoramus. Before you even get a chance to reflect on feeling good, you're insulting yourself. That's what I like to call disqualifying the positive. I'm simply stating facts. Stating facts shouldn't impede an argument. What good is that fact doing anyone? It's about as useful as an empty holster. Lest I somehow forget that you were a cowboy.
they keep insulting each other.
About this drug, though.
Okay, this is where it gets funny, I think.
Oh, very well. I suppose I might be discounting my experience. I don't know how to say this, amigo. You really don't like letting yourself be happy. Honestly, I'm failing to see the problem with taking this stuff. Seems like it's making you get the rest you need and it makes you feel good. What's the problem? First of all, I do not need to rest. And partaking of this plasma does have downsides. What kind of downsides? I do not know what happens when I partake of the substance. However, when I wake up, I feel refreshed. But I also smell of blood and sex.
Bro took a drug and got laid. Bro took a drug and got laid and feels alive. He's such a virgin.
Once I even woke up wearing a football jersey. It was most distasteful.
Dog, he definitely got the ass. Oh damn, yeah.
I guess you must be having some kind of good time.
Bro is having a good old time.
That is not my idea of a good time. I'm Dr. Drain. I am intelligent and worldly, not some ill-bred monster.
That man got hidden dog in him. That dog in him wants to come out at night and boop, boop, boop.
I don't go gallivanting into godforsaken places to engage in depraved coitus and the consumption of dirty blood.
Not coitus though. Vampire equivalent to alcoholism. Exactly. Like come on, vampires should have addictions too. And they need therapy too.
It sounds to me like you're real good at denying yourself things. Well, I should be better at it.
Should statement.
You know, Doc, a wise old vampire recently told me something I'm about to tell you. You keep talking about the things you should be doing. You, compadre, are shooting all over yourself.
Shooting all over yourself?
Oh, well, that is vivid, isn't it? I can now add incontinence to my already considerable list of faults. I'm being serious. I'm listening to you tell me I should be doing this, and I shouldn't be doing that. But who gave you all them shoulds and shouldn'ts? I don't know. It shouldn't matter, should it? I've been dead for over 400 years. It's the oldest stuff that sticks with us, amigo. We all got traumas. Heck, we're dead men. That's traumatic no matter what. What we gotta start with is you. You've been through a lot. Don't rope yourself up so tight. Listen, we're doing good work already, I know it. Now, let's not push too hard. I would really like you to think about where all them shoulds are coming from before we meet again. And be good to yourself, alright, partner? Don't feel like you gotta go cold turkey on that plasma stuff. Yes, well, all the same, I'd rather not do it at all. Is that actually gonna happen, though?
Are you gonna put down the drug? Oh.
It might.
Maybe.
You're dipping into it tonight, aren't you?
You're dipping in it tonight, aren't you? Lovely. Look, let the man get laid.
I was thinking about it.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it. God, I love this part so much. Someone make a show, maybe make a show out of it. If somebody could clip it, I would love you.
All right, partner. Just give yourself a little compassion. That's all I'm
Yes,
asking.
it's goofy, but I love it.
I'll admit, you've given me some things to think about. Not pleasant ones, mind.
I was so sad I didn't play the demo. So I couldn't play the demo during Next Fest because I ran out of time. And basically, as soon as Next Fest was over, they took down the demo, and I was really sad because Pasta couldn't see this game. It was so funny. And now that we're here, oh god, I'm so happy this game is out. We have too many clips already. Really? Kion is doing it? Oh my god, guys, do help him if he needs it, because I know that he has work to do too. I feel bad.
You can handle it, partner. You're way smarter than I am.
You're dipping in it tonight, aren't you? I was thinking about it.
Yes, well, that is certainly true. Very well. I shall do some reflecting, inasmuch as our kind can reflect. I shall see you in precisely 4 weeks, then. Farewell, Sam.
Masterfully done, Samuel.
First
I
blood
knew
part
you'd do
to
well, but
complete
that
your
doesn't
first
make me any
session.
less
Flawless
pleased.
Victory had a flawless client session. Let's go! 2 achievements at once.
Well, that was a hell of a rush. That fella's holding on tighter than a holster to a gunslinger's hip.
Bro had sex. No, if he broke up in a jersey, he definitely had sex with a man. I'm saying.
It felt real good to help him look at himself a little more kindly.
Good, Samuel. Treasure this feeling. But also rest. Go downstairs, get something to drink, relax in your coffin. Next week you shall see a new client.
So we're basically
it will be an
going.
interesting challenge for you.
We're going in weekly rotations, which I'm guessing we're gonna see 3 different people, and then we're gonna see Dr. Drain again, and then. So I guess there's just like there are 4 different vampires in total, and they just weekly rotation it themselves. I think that's how it's going to go, but I'm not sure. We'll
I
see.
bid you good evening, Samuel. Rest in peace.
You too, Andy. Well, I guess it's time I got me some grub.
Got me some grub. Yep. I think so. I think this is how it will go. Because as I told you, I only met the first 2 clients.
Well, that's it, I guess. My first client. Can't believe I'm doing this therapy stuff already.
Oh, by the way, you can see already Crimson here, though.
Sure could use a drink. I'll check in with Crimson.
Well, if it isn't Yosemite Sam, how you doing tonight, partner?
I love her personality, too.
I'm better already hearing from someone from the States who knows the lingo.
I'm not from any states, cowpoke. District of Columbia girl here.
Ooh.
I figured you must have been coastal. You sound a little more, polished than I do.
You should hear my German.
Oh, maybe some other time. My brain's full tonight. I had my first therapy session with a real client.
Oh, yeah? How do you think it went?
It was great.
I reckon it was a bullseye on my end. You should have seen me. Labeling, blam, disqualifying the positive, kapow.
I'm glad to hear it. Someone has got to sort these vamps out. They know how to hold on to their problems.
Oh, look at her smile. She's so beautiful.
You ain't kidding. Living or dead, once people hit 70, they get pretty dang set in their ways.
You know Andy still uses a typewriter? I can't get that gorgeous man to see the light.
I just imagined him wearing one of them slutty glasses in front of the typewriter, like he puts it down on his nose bridge and be like, yes, Crimson. coming in a bit. So silly.
Keep it up, cowboy. You're a breath of fresh air for these ancient ones.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's the youngest. Like, he's like 200 years or something.
Anyone ever tell you you're wise beyond your years, Crimson? You must have had some life.
Afraid I'm exactly as wise as my years. How old do you think I am, cowboy?
35?
Mid-30s, maybe?
Shot me right in the heart, cowboy.
Dang, what I meant to say was...
I'm just messing with you. I'm 50 years young.
Oh yeah, she a MILF. It's because of the blood partner thing, if I remember correctly.
50? I died around that age and I looked like shit. But you ain't a vampire.
Like I told you, I'm Andy's blood partner. He shares his blood with me too, just not enough to turn me into one of you.
Yeah, she's basically because of the blood partner things.
Shadow.
She's like,
It's me, the
hi,
devil.
Daddy. Because of that, she's like, you know, looks way younger. Maybe they were around 30 when they met each other and they've been together for like 20 years or some shit.
I've been 30 for a good while now.
Yeah.
But you ain't joining our team? Sounds like a story.
Not for tonight, buckaroo. I bet you're thirsty after a big night.
Oh yeah, I wonder.
To my home uninvited and tell me how I should arrange my furniture.
Thank you, I almost shit myself.
Andy told me to give this to you.
Oh yeah? What is it?
Ooh.
We had a group of Americans come in last week who donated their blood.
Ooh, from home?
Andy can't stand the stuff. He says the blood glucose levels are too high, but he thought you'd appreciate it.
Okay, this is so funny, I gotta say it. I don't know if I said this on stream. I don't know, I do remember saying it to my friends. So I saw this lady who was talking about how when she was a kid, she was living next to a cemetery. And the cemetery had a cremation spot too. And she said that once in a while from the cemetery, she would feel this really nice barbecue smell. And she would not understand why until she learned it way later. That apparently Americans are so sweet, like their blood. And they're so fat and so sweet that when you cremate them, they smell like barbecue. Yeah. Just think about it, okay?
Oh, it ain't so bad. I gotta ask though, what does Andy's blood taste like?
God, I want to be cremated too. When I die, I want to be cremated too. I don't want to be put into a grave. Please, somebody, if I get cremated, somebody tell me what kind of flavor did I have. God. Tell me, yeah, like you could tell me that. But like, I need someone to remember what flavor I was smelling like. Thank you. I want to be cremated. 07.
To me, it tastes like life itself, cowboy.
Man.
I ain't sure I understand.
Never you mind. Look, Tex, I've got some customers to serve, so go enjoy your juice, okay?
Oh, of course. I'm keen to get some rest anyway. You have yourself a fine night, Crimson.
I will tell you on my death. Thank you. When we see each other in hell, do tell me how I smelled. Lead my corpse to a buzzy
My
freeway
incredible protege.
is what I would have wanted. Oh, but a lot of countries don't have... open sky funerals. What is it called? Like, legal. So you might not get that treatment, buddy. I know it's not legal in America. I don't know about Europe. My incredible prodigy.
Come on now, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Alright, let's see. I met my first client tonight, and oh boy, he did not like me much. It sounds as though he doesn't like anybody much though, so I can't be too disappointed. Poor fella, I ain't never seen anyone so high-strung. Well, maybe Pussifer Jones, 80 years later, and the memory of him still makes me laugh. That kitty even hated John Muir? And I think all his animals loved him. She would hiss even when eating her food. It was the darndest thing. I picked up that this Dr. Dane is a real shit statement kind of fella, but I think I can help him out. If I can get him to take a nap, I think he'll have a lot less grumpy. Just general mayhem. Isn't that Just dumping a body on a highway, it is. It's yes, it is not legal. It's not legal in any country. I think there might be countries where they're legal. The open sky funeral. Open sky funerals lets you just dump a body and let animals eat you out, eat your corpse and shit. That's why it's kind of illegal. It's weird. I think there are some countries where it's legal, but you gotta research it because I'm not sure. I know there's most countries it's illegal. Again, I'd want to be cremated if I could.
Evidence stands against that reasoning, my friend. Do we need to talk about disqualifying the positive again?
Listen, legality is not my concern. Yeah, it's our concern when we're trying to do your funeral.
All right, I get it. I guess I've been muddling through okay.
I just want to give strangers PTSD for shits and giggles. You crazy.
You've been doing wonderfully. I hope you are ready for a bit of a challenge tonight.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Your next client has been known to be somewhat difficult. Here, look at her intake form.
Isabella Deste. Dang, she's got some funny taste in hats.
Alright, Isabella d'Este, 550 years old, female, origin from the Renaissance. Isabella d'Este was a key figure in the Italian Renaissance, founding the works of Leonardo da Vinci, Andrea Mantegna, and Michelangelo. She received a humanist education and knows much about history, art, music, and philosophy. She comes from a highly aristocratic background, but has endured considerable family issues through the generation. She states that she is undergoing an existential immortality crisis, suggesting that her life and life have both been meaningless. Suggestion: be exceedingly polite. I mean, it's one hellish or cool. George is what he wanted. But I will grab some nuts because I have no other snacks. I want some ice cream. I'm gonna grab some ice cream because I finished with my Doritos. And I'll be right back too. Hold on. This one's gonna be a woozy. I showed some some moments about this one to my roommate, and they were laughing a lot. Okay, hold on. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? Roasted nuts are the best. Also, I just got double unskippable ad. Double? Should have been only one. How about you roast these nuts, ayo? Okay, that is bullying me. I will go watch I will suffer and ball star. No, Andrew, don't leave me. I play a more funnier game. I'm the funnier VTuber. Redrick, stop bullying people. I need them to watch me. I am here. That's rivalry. I'm poor. I need vyows. Please give me vyows or I will die. Redrick, stop bullying people. I'm gonna be very angry. If you continue this, I'm not gonna do your Hatsune Miku makeup. And just so you know, I even researched what eyeshadow should I buy for you. Because I said, if I'm gonna do your Hatsune Miku makeup, I might as well buy you the eyeshadow. So I'm actually doing this for you. I don't care. If you want the Hatsune Miku funsies, you don't act up. Can you draw something on my face too? I mean, sure. I can do people's makeup. That's cool. I can do that during the meetup. I'm gonna take a lot of products with me. I already checked because I'm pretty sure by the time we get there, I'm gonna run out of my concealer. So I'm like already checking if I should buy a new one. And I found a better, you know, product. And I'm trying to find this white powder shit that I keep seeing people use, but I don't know what it is. So I'm like having a lot of, you know, issues. I buy unlimited. That's a Miku Magic card set. 6 cards for €4. Ooh, post photos. I wanna see them. On Discord. And drive you draw an Among Us on your face. No, let me do your makeup. I'm just saying I suck at eyeliners, but I've been doing my own for a while now and I started to get the hang of it. I always do that, you know. What I did before is like always like stand in front of a big mirror and try to do it nicely, you know. And then I switched up with trying to use a hand mirror in like my left hand and then use the actual eyeliner in my right one. And I think I just got better at it. It's fine, I only had makeup twice. The third time's a charm. I have a lot of natural colors and some greens because of my eyes. I like to use natural color, it's the most. But I have to buy already some blue eyeshadow. Because the cards are not by me. A friend bought some from him. Oh, you're still waiting for them. I see. Hi, Rio. Wanna come here, baby? Hi, Taps. Get it on. What's up? Tell me to give you food. What are you doing? Yuji-kuna. I don't know what's a Yuji-kuna. I gotta research these names. God, I don't watch anime. This weekend, I'm going to have an anime watching with some friends. We're going to watch the baby making propaganda about vampire dads raising kids. Now, what if you do a stream the Wednesday I am at yours? And I do my own makeup, but you give me the instructions. Oh, we can definitely do that. I can lend you my equipment. I can lend you my equipment for sure. I'm not sure how to do the camera, but we can find a way. However, I'm gonna tell you, I am not gonna show my face. From neck down, sure, but no face. Yeah, that's gonna be even better. If you're sure you can do it, I can provide you alcohol. That's gonna be actually a fire thing to do. But yeah, I will buy you the makeup equipment for the Hatsune Miku makeup. Don't worry about it. I found this palette is like just 4 colors of blue. It's gonna be perfect. Oh my god, somebody tell this. I'm gonna buy blue red. Somebody tell this to Blaze. I'm going to buy Redrick blue. Navilian toe cam. I will not even be sober. That's gonna be perfect. Alright, that's perfect. I like this idea. I think we're gonna... Usually, you know, I do my makeup in tops 30 minutes. If I'm like, you know... How Trixie Mattel says it, I can make any makeup look not good. You know, after a while, I just give up too. So like, I can do that. But I'm just saying... You might need more time than that, than me. So it's just gonna be really funny. Pictures in Discord, thank you! I cleared the plasma scene. Thank you so much, Mr. Puzzlehead. Where'd you post them? Wait, are you on our Discord server? No, I don't think that you are. You gotta post the clips link somewhere, you know that, right? Alright, let's continue.
I think you should get along quite well then.
It's gonna be crazy. Sorry, I have my ice cream too.
Walked right into that one.
Isabella is not your average vampire. She was once the powerful matriarch of one of the most influential families in Europe. She fraternized with popes and kings, and she also wielded great power over the art world. Some say that she was the model for the Mona Lisa.
Wait. Yeah?
One of them highfalutin types, huh? I don't think she's gonna like me much.
If Andrew is there, I don't think me and Andrew do each other's makeup, but Navik is so soon. I don't think we can do that. Andrew, you're not gonna be like Andrew's gonna travel from another city. I don't think that will happen. I don't think that will happen. City's closed though. Are you sure about that? I mean, we can think it through. Andrew, where's such a goober? Like 1 hour car trip. Leave this. I'm gonna leave this up in the air. But if you can do it, because Andrew, you're gonna have to travel the next day, much like us. That'd be crazy. And given how late it can be. I mean, it depends when it already arrives as well. Okay, let's leave it up in the air. Okay, this is a great idea. I'm gonna prepare my equipment. I'm gonna make sure that I research my stuff. And then we'll see.
She is as human as any of us, Samuel. I already know you will find a way to relate with her.
Alright, this was gonna be crazy, chat, so I'm gonna save right now. She's gonna be a bit crazy. Wait, no! What the fuck?
If you say so.
Remember, you can always seek my advice if you feel lost. You are not alone.
You arrive in the early morning? Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's fucking heat. We can go shopping together for stuff. I can even pinpoint you which blue do you want. Because I definitely want to buy a concealer by that time. If you have the energy though. I can show you some stuff. 9 AM, that's perfect. Okay. Alright. We talk about this in a month, okay? Literally in a month.
But I hear the beating of elegant wings. Breathe, Samuel.
Don't make me hyped already. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be really fire. Once again, explaining people how to... You know what? You guys are lucky because I have a tool for eyeliner. If you are gonna need it. Otherwise, it's gonna... You guys gonna suffer a lot with the eyeliner. And I can't wait to see it.
Oh, and do be polite.
Okay, this is gonna be a crazy one.
Goodness. So you are the new therapist Andromachos told me of. I was not expecting someone so rugged.
Oh yeah. I love that she's even having the Mona Lisa pose.
Sam Walls at your service, ma'am.
You are a therapist.
Well, that's what I'm here for, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Enough with this, ma'am. I am not running a whorehouse. You may call me Senora.
Not the whorehouse. Okay, alright, Signora, alright, Signora, or alright, Signora. Which one do you guys want? The first? Signora. 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 or last. Now we're just saying 9K likes on TikTok achieved. Yay! Or like, see Nora?
Alright, see Nora?
No, I have not seen any Nora.
Well, who's Nora?
Ignoremos. It is Senora. Senora.
They gotta have this going on.
Well, jeez, you don't have to be so mean.
Oh, correction, I'm arriving at... Okay, midday. That's still better than March. Midday. Maybe a stream from 7 would be the best course of action. But it might be a woozy one for Andrew. We'll see. We can add Kion to the bunch as well if he wants to join for the makeup tour. making my people slay by not helping whatsoever. I mean, I would help, but again, as I said, I'm not showing face.
Then say it properly. Signora. Say it.
Signora.
Signora.
Signora. Signora.
Signora?
Porca miseria, this is not going to be easy, is it?
Porca miseria.
Therapy ain't never easy, Signora.
So, therapy is always easy then?
I said it ain't never easy, Signora.
Is therapy easy or is it not?
Not, I guess.
Oh, how are we to examine my inner demons if your own speech is so diabolical?
You know what? Let's start over. Greetings and salutations, Signora. I am most honored to receive you in my humble office.
Very well. I suppose it will do.
I love this smile of hers. She looks very distinguished lady, I don't know.
I'm just here to help, Signora. It says here on your intake forms that you've been having a tough time lately.
A tough time? Indeed, yes, it has been a tough time. The realization that not only am I a corpse, but that I have been a useless corpse for nearly 400 years is a tough time.
I will have to stop in Hamburg. Hamburger.
So what set off this feeling that you're a corpse?
I saw a film at the cinema.
No, München. München?
Hey, I love the cinema.
Bond with her over movies. Let's see.
Well, not many of our kind are movie buffs. What are some of your favorite films?
I would hesitate to say favorite, but there are some films that are more acceptable than others. For instance, Beneath the Velvet Dusk or In Search of Sadness are engaging explorations of the mortal condition.
Oh, I ain't heard of them. You ever seen The Three Stooges?
Utter vulgarity. I do not waste my time with such nonsense. Alas, these Stooges 3 would be preferable to the abomination I saw at the cinema.
Oh, this is gonna be fire.
Just how dead I am. It was a most terrible film, one that shook me to my core. The pain of it lingers with me still 5 years later.
Already when you fly over my town, you will. Don't shit out of the airplane in my car. He will. Me and Andrew clicked.
Well, movies can be pretty powerful. Heck, I remember seeing one of the first films. There was a train coming right for the audience. We thought we were dead for sure.
This film was not powerful, it was meaningless. It said nothing, did nothing, less than nothing, as loudly and garishly as possible.
Alright, this is gonna be fire, chat.
And the audience, fools that they were, cheered, applauded this desecration of the mind. I hate this film with all my being, for it has done the cruelest thing. It has revealed the dark truth. This life that I cling to has no purpose.
Dang, what the heck was this movie?
This one, chat. This one.
Space Wars. Rise of the Spacewalker.
Bro, it's an existential crisis over Star Wars. Someone will hear faint red voice on my. Please scratch that. Hello, Incarnate. Well, welcome to the stream. No way, she's hating on Star Wars. I can't. Yeah, my roommate was laughing so hard because they like Star Wars. It was so funny to see them literally like, screenshot for me, Navi, screenshot for me.
Well, wait a minute. Space Wars, the big science fiction franchise?
Based Isabella. Obi, no way, Kenobi. Hello, Eclipse. Welcome to the stream.
Yes, I believe it is important to understand modern media diets.
But that's the movie that gave you your personal crisis?
Imagine getting a personal crisis.
Mind your tone. Do not think me a fool. I know it was not high art.
Obama Kenobi. Let me know what day ready so I can give my headset down.
But the money it made, it would make even the Pope blush.
Wanna sit here? Come here, sweetie. No, don't leave again. Decide what you want. God damn it, this cat.
This stinking trash. This is what the people want.
Yep, people want trash, ma'am.
You see, I understand now. My attempts to infuse art with meaning were pointless. All that I am, all that I ever was, is dead.
Okay, this is defo disqualifying? I wanted to say it's Nosferatu thinking.
You don't
Yeah, it's Nosferatu.
We're having this conversation, ain't we? You ain't just lying there decomposing.
It is no different. I might as well be rotting in the ground.
I think you might get pretty bored.
Are you getting smart with me, boy?
Look, I'm just talking facts. If you're saying all you are is dead, I think you might be doing some Nosferatu thinking. It ain't black and white, you're here. But let's go back to what you were saying.
Once, I elevated art, and all the world benefited. Why have I lost my power to elevate art now?
I think this is control fallacy. She thinks she has way too much control. But okay, she thought about her attempts of being meanest. Yeah, I know.
All the world benefited? There's a lot of people and they
Sweetie,
got a lot of different
come here.
preferences. You can't get them all, can you?
But I could, once upon a time.
Control, yeah.
You can't reach everybody, Senora. I hadn't even heard of the Mona Lisa until about 1911.
Troop.
Did you have any schooling whatsoever?
Oh, well, this is gonna be funny.
No, I didn't. But I don't think anyone in my time knew about the Mona Lisa either.
Oh, how wonderful. You add to my despair.
She's so extra. I do love her outfit, though. It's absolutely stunning. And she's really like the pearls.
I'm saying you can't reach everyone, even in your own time.
Real.
That is true. I doubt the rabble had much of an opinion about the so-called great masters.
We only know what we know. But you were saying.
It was all for nothing. What good was guiding Da Vinci when they sell the Mona Lisa on beer coasters?
Ooh. Is this disqualifying the positive or is this Nosferatu thinking? I think it's more like Nosferatu thinking.
So let me get
Yes.
this straight. For you, the Mona Lisa is good if it's only ever a painting.
Of course. Those of us who are educated know the way things should be and when they fall short.
So there's perfect and not perfect for you, huh?
Yes, how clever of you to understand the difference.
You're not giving yourself a lot of room in between, are you?
No, there is no in-between.
There ain't much that's perfect in this world, Senora. You must be disappointed a lot of the time.
You have no idea. But as I was saying, it should not be so. Art should have meaning, purpose. Beauty should expose truth.
That should statement.
You're saying art should have meaning and purpose, but does all art need those things?
What is the purpose of creation otherwise?
Self-fulfillment.
How about if I just like doodling? Ain't that a good enough reason to draw?
It is a pointless reason.
Or maybe I want to do something pointless. All I'm saying is that I don't have the same shoulds you do.
Perhaps you should.
But I don't. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Which is speak like a peasant.
I draw pee because funny.
Heck, that's what I am, Senora.
All right.
Ain't nothing gonna change that reality. Let's
Come here, you little
bitch.
bitch. You are not getting away from me this time. Come here.
Mother, my bowl has a hole in it and I can see the bottom. How dare you not give me food? Bitch, your bowl is half full. You can eat. No. You can.
Anything else you wanna say? No, then stay here. Stai aici. You little shithead. You screamed enough today, don't you think? Sit. Now we stop starving him. I'm not! Problem is, this cat is so stupid. He sees the bottom of his flat bowl and he thinks it's empty. All cats are like this. Like, all cats are like this. I swear. Are you depressed? No. Ah, he escaped containment. Anyway, bother someone else, cat.
But it seems I am just a dead woman. A walking corpse who is not worth listening
Now you call
to.
you a liar too.
I should walk into the
All cats are
sun.
like that. Ooh, wait, hold on. This sounds like labeling?
Now why
Yes.
you gotta go and call yourself names?
They are not names, they are my reality. I am a dead woman, and I am a corpse, am I not?
I'm going to pet the cat when I'm in Romania. I mean, you can. If he lets you, you can sleep with him too. He likes humans. He's really friendly.
Is that all you are?
He has no balls, Redrick.
This is how I am defined by the world.
Okay, but
Seems to me you're the one using them names. Hell, I think I'd be a little afraid of calling you a corpse.
As you should be. Allow me to continue. You know, you make me sound rather mad. Like an old woman, railing at the world, screaming into the void, all to no purpose.
I'm not saying you're gonna pull a Shane Dawson on my cat. I'm just saying you can literally just, you know, hang out with him. He likes sleeping with people, like, you know, beside them, not like that. By the way, the first time me and PT joined the same Dress to Impress lobby, because we had a time when we joined the Dress to Impress together, we literally got the team apology video, and there were so many people on Dress to Impress looking like Shane Dawson because we got the Queso's cat as an item. So they were all holding a cat. It was crazy. Now we stop calling Rio a slut. No, yeah, me and PT joined the server and it was literally Shane Dawson's. Oh yeah, Pasta was there too. That was Andrew, that was literally before you showed up when we were doing the maze. That was literally then. It was crazy.
Look, Senora, all I'm trying to do is show you where your
Oh come on, I'm so sorry.
is all.
If we ever get the apology video once, I want to make Logan Paul. That was him. It was him, right? It was Logan Paul, right? Or the ukulele girl.
You're expecting a lot from the world and a lot from yourself. It ain't no surprise that you're gonna be disappointed over and over again.
I suppose that is some insight. Indeed,
Logan
I have been in
Paul.
a state of disappointment from the moment I was 16.
Wait, I suppose this is an insight. Indeed, I have been in a state of disappointment from the moment I was 16. Okay, this is gonna be funny.
But what happened when you were 16?
I got married.
Spill the tea, sis. Baloney.
I think I get it.
You absolutely do not get it. You are a man.
She's not wrong.
Well then, help me understand.
Mood girly marriage is evil confirmed. I mean, imagine that she is a matriarch, you know? She had so much power as a woman on the, like, on her surrounding area, obviously, not like on the whole world. But like, and then you just sort of no, I'm not sure if she was reduced after or before her marriage to, you know, whatever she's feeling now, but obviously marriage is
Frankie, my husband, he taught me the meaning of disappointment.
Damn, Frankie, what did you do?
He taught me the world was built upon lies. These things men proclaim as values. Truth, beauty, the spiritual. They were all fiction. But if men did not live according to principle, I would. I would set the example and shame them all. Yet, what a fool I have been to think humanity had greater aims.
So, what's this greater aim you're talking about?
I received a humanist education as a child. I was taught that the pathway to God was through rationality and a questioning mind, not slavish devotion to tradition. This world is not Eden, but it could be. Or so I thought.
So you're talking about a literal pathway to God?
No, fool. A pathway to godliness. To live according to our natures. Our true natures.
You mean being nudist? You mean being a vampire? You mean being Italian? Pasta be like, I'm gonna choose that one, you know that.
Oh, you mean being Italian?
Madre de Dio, what are you talking about? What is an Italian?
Oh yeah. So she's not Italian.
I care nothing of nations and their petty squabbles. Like mortals, they die and are forgotten.
Oh, sorry. I just figured on account of the accent and all.
What accent?
Never mind. Well, talk to me about this pathway to God. How do you reckon we find this path?
I reckon nothing. I've always known that we can find our way back to God by fulfilling our human potential to be the greatest souls possible.
I think this is a should statement, but I'm not sure. I've always known that kind of... Or maybe no. Maybe it's Nosferatu.
So what happens if we don't become the greatest souls possible?
Then godliness is denied to us, as it should be.
So either we ascend or we're nothing, huh?
I am glad to hear you are not as foolish as you look.
Oh, let's be honest, senor. Plain folks like me ain't got aspirations of being as good as Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Ain't he supposed to be a forgiving sort anyway? Let's just get back to what you were saying.
I have always known we must master ourselves and our baser instincts. Virtue must triumph over vice.
Okay, what is this though? I have always known we must master ourselves. Oh, that's control fallacy, right?
You've been around a while, senora. In all that time, when have we mastered ourselves and our baser instincts?
Not a single day. Men especially have no bottom to their depravity.
Damn, she's... God, somebody introduced her to lesbianism.
All right, fair enough. So us fellas have disappointed you every day for a few hundred years, right? Ain't that proof that nothing you do is gonna change that?
An evil thought, Mr. Sam Walls, but true, I concede.
We're in agreement then. It's a little bit of a control fallacy to think that's gonna change because of you. Let's keep going.
I have always known that the earthly lives we lead are disgusting, and only war and death can come of them.
Oh, okay, what the Is this a should statement again? It's not disqualifying the... Yeah, it's not Nosferatu.
Hold up just a sec there, cowpoke. You really think all we can do is sow death and destruction?
I do not poke cows. Do I look like a farmer?
Do I look like a farmer?
Come on, Senora. You've been alive to see what? 15, 20 billion people live and die? You really saying death and destruction is all each and every one of them ever amounted to?
She's not. She knows my fertile ihateus.
Well, perhaps not individually, but as an immortal, I look at the greater arc of history.
Well, most of us ain't looking to contribute to the greater arc of history, but that don't mean life's pointless. That's some Nosferatu thinking, I'll tell you what. But let's continue.
I have always known the people have become fat and lazy, and living within the Garden of Eden is impossible in such a state.
Ooh. What is this? Okay. Is it? I don't think it's disqualifying the positive. Control fallacy, maybe? It's not labeling because she's not labeling herself. But I don't think it's Nosferatu thinking. She's not making black and white. What is she? I mean, it's not Nosferatu either. She's not saying that she could change that. Maybe it is. No, it's not
Our esteemed
Nosferatu.
client is very good at coming up with names for others, isn't she?
Oh, so she can label others too? I thought labeling is already self-proclaimed shit. Okay. Yeah,
Sounds to me
okay,
like
fine.
you're coming up with
Okay.
labels for kicking people out of the Garden of Eden.
Okay, fine. I get it. So you can label other people too. Got it. That was on my end.
Is that all we amount to? Fat and lazy?
Look around your own country, boy. Look at me. See my disgusting rolls and saggy features.
Whoa, he just called Americans fat.
Would you let me into the Garden of Eden?
Well, sure, why the heck not?
I am glad you are not the gatekeeper then.
He's not gatekeeping, chat.
You rather have a gatekeeper who wouldn't let you in? Listen, Senora, you gotta go easy on yourself with them labels. Well, let's keep talking, though.
I have always known we should act with dignity if we would take our place at God's side once more.
The fuck does that supposed to mean, dog? Good things God hates people. Yeah. We should act with dignity. All right, should.
I think this here's the meat of it, Senora. The filet mignon.
I fear your French is even worse than your Italian.
Here's the thing, Senora. Who came up with all them shoulds that'll take you to God?
Why, the greatest thinkers of history that I studied in my youth. Plato, Aristotle, Cicero, Aquinas.
Sounds like a bunch of dead guys to me. They really had it all figured out way back when, huh?
Well, of course not. How foolish do you think me?
Not at all, Senora. Just questioning where all them shoulds are coming from. But let's keep going.
So you think you are so very clever, do you, boy? That by pointing out my distortions, you have won? That is where you are truly the fool. I already know how wrong I have been, that I have been chasing an impossible fiction all my life. Indeed, I now believe that even if we did follow the pathway to God, once we reach the end, we would discover that he, too, was a work of fiction.
I will not be flying with bullying? What does that mean?
When I say God, I mean goodness, propriety, intelligence. God himself is a lie.
God is a lie.
I see. So you've lost your faith.
Yes, it has crumbled to dust, much like myself in this fat, wretched old body.
Just work out.
Beauty and truth are lies. Ideas developed by ugly men to justify their existence.
God damn.
While we occupy ourselves chasing those ideals, they create space wars to leech our money and our vitality.
Preach, girly. I hope being wing wasn't a cheapsake when they made the plane you will go with Space Wars. Yes, it's Star Wars. She hates Star Wars.
And to think, they call me judgmental while they created the false ideal to judge against. You don't think I'm judgmental, do you, boy?
Oh boy. Yeah, absolutely. You're not. You're doing nothing but judging. I've never seen anyone judge more than you do. You're doing nothing but judging.
I wouldn't put it that way exactly. Besides, I ain't gonna call you names. In fact, that's where I think I want to challenge you. Senora, I think the person you're judging more than anyone is yourself. I know you got raised with all them high ideals, so of course you're getting disappointed when nobody can reach them. That's some heavy pressure, not just on them, but on yourself. I'd ask yourself what all that pressure's doing for you. Is it bringing you any satisfaction? We can't always control what things are gonna be.
This is not acceptable.
Ooh, just that's it? Just this is not acceptable? Is this... What is this? Control fallacy. It's none of these or this. These two are very similar to me. Oh no, no?
Hold on, I know this one.
No.
What the heck she mean it's unacceptable to not be...
Hold on. I guess you're right. Yo, Andrew, do you want to go to therapy, by the way? You're getting good at this.
I got some bad news for you, Senora. None of us really has the power to change the world on our own. Not even a clever lady like yourself.
Oh yeah, because she thinks that... okay, I realized.
I suggest we start working on ways of helping you find a way to accept the world for what it is.
But the world is base and unworthy.
After hearing them talk, I will need therapy. I mean...
Remember that term I told you about? Nosferatu thinking? You're gonna strip all the color out of the world if you keep doing that.
The goal of therapy is making the therapist cry. God damn.
The world's a lot more than just base and unworthy.
Nosferatu thinking. I am not used to having my own thoughts thrown back at me.
Well, that's why you're here, ain't it? I ain't gonna help you change the world, Senora. All I can do is help you find some other perspectives.
I suppose there is a certain simpleton's wisdom in the way you speak.
She's so sweet when she smiles like this.
Thanks, I guess.
Very well, boy. I will consider what you have said. We will meet again in exactly 4 weeks. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, indeed, Senora.
Ugh. Please learn to speak properly by then.
Oh my god, it's okay. I have been feeling weird this past week, but I'm better now. Yeah,
Well done,
maybe...
Samuel. I believe you handled Senora Deste quite well.
You kidding? That lady straight up hates my guts.
Samuel, if Isabella Deste hated your guts, she would not be shy about telling you so.
That I believe.
Older we get, the harder it is to gain a different perspective. Have patience. We are not all as wise as Samuel Walls.
Guess it's just that simpleton's wisdom, as the Senora called it.
Do not adopt her labels, Samuel. I will not stand for it.
I'm gonna tell her to not talk to my boy like that.
I know she was a challenge, but you rose to it as I knew you would.
The goal is to meet the therapist, need therapy after talking to you. Oh my god, guys, what the
I think
frick?
you deserve a night of hard drinking. What do you say?
You don't need to tell me twice. All right, Andy. I'll see you later then.
Indeed, Samuel. Enjoy yourself. Excellent work tonight. Rest in peace.
I think I'm gonna do one more, and I'm gonna end stream for tonight.
Dang, I think that's enough abuse for one night. I could use a drink and a quiet night.
Let's see. Isabella said thinks her life was meaningless because modern art is meaningless too. Apparently this Rise of the Spacewalker movie set her off. Extremely high-minded, major issues with her former husband, thinks most people are corrupt, especially menfolk. Used to be a devout Catholic, not so much anymore. Likes to be in control, maybe a lot of control fallacies. Next time I'll dig into the family stuff, seems like she's a lot angry there. Dr. Dane is addicted to a plasma that makes him black out and do things he dislikes doing. He likes a logical approach, he doesn't sleep, irritable, maybe because he's not sleeping, loves shoot statesman, and maybe a fair amount of disqualifying the positive, obsessed with work, doesn't seem to like vampires. Next time I should figure out what the heck his plasma stuff actually does. Do we have a new... No, we don't. I lost so much weight just now, like 50 euro. Oh my god. Alright. I would gladly help you lose more if you need to. Oh my god, same!
Hey, cowboy. Why the long face?
I used to say the same thing to my princess.
Your daughter.
My horse, actually. She never really understood the joke, but I still like telling it to her.
You didn't answer my question, gunslinger. What's got you down?
Hoplingo Brewer.
Oh, I just finished up with my second client. She gave me a tongue lashing to remember her by. You ever talk to someone who's so educated and refined that they make you feel like a space alien?
Only everyone I ever met in law school. At least until I learned to speak their language.
Law school?
You're a lawyer?
Was, and no, I wasn't the blood-sucking kind before you start with the vampire jokes. Just a wide-eyed DC do-gooder.
Now your gift just cost me 40 bucks extra in the baggage space. I'm sorry! Wait, what? What do you mean? All I asked for was a Trixie Mattel blush palette. What did you do, Redrick? What did you do? Already, what did you do?
But I get what you're talking about. People can use
Yo, okay, cool. Thank God he just put in some more.
The lingo, you don't get in.
Wait, for real? Reddy did the funny. You weren't supposed to say that?
Well, that's just what I mean. I just ain't sure I've got the lingo for a 500-year-old high society Renaissance woman.
Well, how do you think your session went? Think she heard you?
Say you think she heard you.
Well, she did say that I'd given her some stuff to think about. And to tell the truth, she seemed kind of embarrassed about that.
So what? If she heard you, I'd take the W, cowboy.
Take the W! Rio is going home with me, so he's gone. Good luck taking Rio out. It won't work.
Take the W. What, the wagon?
Take the W! The wagon.
The win, Gramps. Maybe she isn't gonna relate to you, but that doesn't mean she can't hear you.
Oh, you're probably right. I guess I'll take the W. And while you're at it, I'll take some B too. That's blood, see?
What are you in the mood for? Men? Women? Something a little more off the beaten path?
Oh, that's me right there. Please take me.
I think I'll have some takeaway tonight. What have you got?
Here, try this. Should put some color in those cheeks.
You really ain't squeamish, huh, Crimson?
Nah, healthy blood never hurt anyone. I've been hanging around vampires for 20 years, and they aren't so scary.
Not even Bert?
Bert is cute.
What, that old pointy-eared teddy bear?
Yes!
He's a total sweetheart, unless someone gets aggressive or touchy with the customers.
Bert is so sweet. He just keeps telling you have a good time.
What does he do then?
They get a stern warning.
Yeah, Bert would never hurt anyone. Bert is a good boy.
And if they don't listen?
Why, then he eats them.
Eat them up, Bert! Eat their bones!
Maybe he is a teddy bear. I met Teddy Roosevelt back in the night, and I'm pretty sure he would have done the same thing.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Speaking of which, I gotta thirst something fierce. I think I'll head back to my coffin for a little rest. But you have a good night, Crimson.
You too, Sam. Don't let the Draculas bite.
He met the press too. I mean...
Time to crack open a warm one. That's the good stuff. Now, maybe I can find a quote from one of my favorite books that'll help give me a little inspiration. Or I could watch the Three Stooges hit each other a whole bunch. Or I could just go to sleep. What's it gonna be, Sammy boy?
Alright, do you guys want to read some Toro, watch the Three Stooges, or just go to sleep? I'm gonna save. Return. Ooh, I got a lot of achievement already. Watch? Okay.
I never get tired of these jokesters.
A vampire taste, sugar quality of the very highest. Am I gonna get copyrighted? I'm too scared, chat. Yeah, sorry.
I can't help but feel there's some symbolism to the part where Curly gets his
Sorry.
head crushed in a vice.
Sorry, I'm not getting myself copyrighted. I feel like that's a bait.
All right, that's enough for one night. Time for some rest. I hope my next client will be a little easier.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more sesh and I'm gonna go to end stream. If anybody wants to hang out on Discord.
Samuel,
Let's
good
see.
evening. I am glad to see you looking so fresh and well slept.
Had the doozy of a client tonight by the name of Isabella de Soto. Hey, holy hell, that is one strong lady. I was shaking in my boots half the time talking to her. I read up on her on Wikipedia and was glad I hadn't done that before our session. I would have been even more scared. I'm surprised we could even have a conversation. She was the Pope Leo X's sister-in-law. How the heck do you deal with family like that? I've had a nice week, otherwise been exploring the graveyards here in Lipton. They're really fancy here. Guess it ain't no surprise this place has so many gods.
Uh-oh, something tells me I'm in for it tonight.
The truth is seldom unseen by you, my friend.
Okay, let's see who's the next guy.
Tonight, you face perhaps one of the most difficult challenges a therapist can face. The fact that you may not be able to help everyone.
Oh, I'm scared.
In truth, I have failed to help clients with this particular disposition many times.
Hey, I'm new at this. You're nigh on 3,000 years old. If you can't help them, how can I?
It is not guaranteed that we can help every client. To think we are powerless to help any is a cognitive distortion itself. I believe you know it.
Wait, to think the powerless to help and is... Wait, I need to save dog. I don't think I'm good at this. Control?
Yeah, alright, control fallacy, I know. I can help some folk.
That's right. Here, take a look at this case file.
Alright.
Theater feller, huh?
Oh
Not
my
really good at
god!
time. They can be a little, self-absorbed.
Edmund Keane, 237, male, British. Edmund was a highly influential Shakespearean stage actor during the Georgian period. He's credited with more personal interpretations of character as opposed to pantomime performances. He lived a tumultuous life on stage, dealing with alcoholism, sex scandals, and entitled behavior. He wishes to return to the stage but expresses great anger at critics who might review him poorly. He demands respect as the greatest actor the world has ever seen.
He's looking for therapy because people don't like him, it says?
He is one of the most revered actors in all of history.
Alright.
So he might have a few cognitive distortions.
A few. He may not recognize them, Samuel, but all you can do is present reality to him. He comes. Remember, I will give you whatever advice I can. Good luck, my friend.
Alright. Time to save.
I hope I'm up to this.
Let's see.
What is this vampire I see before me?
Whoa, pasta! Pasta! It's your type of man! It's your type of daddy vampire! Pussy, pussy, pussy! Pasta! Hi, Aicha! I don't know. Did you? Oh, yeah. I don't think they're here.
I'm Sam Walls. I'm your new therapist.
Your dress, your bearing, your hat. You also are forgotten by time.
Oh, so he likes the fact that we're not from the same time period? Ah, yes, the pathetic kind, my fave.
Oh, how fortuitous! A kindred spirit, perhaps. A therapist should know pain, I say. Most excellent.
God, his voice, hello.
Tarnation. Can't get a break with this here hat of mine.
No, it's perfect. Do not change a single thing. It gives me faith.
Oh, he doesn't want change.
Faith my dear vampire, that you can help me.
I'm gonna do everything I can. I promise you that, amigo.
Do not do so lightly. Darkness dwells within my damned soul. You journey into my pain at your peril, and I cannot be your Virgil.
Damn, he's so dramatic. Someone give him a dick.
You're who now? Anyway, you wrote in your intake form that you're here because...
Mortals don't appreciate you. You're confused about your sexuality. Your dressing room is too small. Not the fucking sexuality, dog. The drama queen. Edmund. I chose Edmund. Sexuality, please. Okay, but I will go back.
You're confused about your sexuality.
Such mirth.
It ain't that, man.
Yeah, there you go, guys. You got it. He liked the answer, though.
Mortals don't appreciate you, you said.
Indeed, and I fear they cannot. They must die to appreciate life. As mortals, they cannot ask the immortal questions.
You're welcome.
What is life for us who do not live? Why are we here? Why do we continue? What do we do when death has no meaning? And what a piece of work is vampire! How noble in stature, how infinite in life!
He's kind of sexy, though. Indulge the actor, cut him off. I would cut him off, honestly.
Alright, that's enough of that. Before we answer the question of why we're all here, why are you here? Well, that is, what exactly drove you to me, partner?
Oh, that. Well, a pustule of a theater historian I recently seduced and killed sprang the seeds of doubt in mine corpus.
Seduced and killed? Hey, yo! Bro could not handle criticism. Good lord, daddy. Golly. He has issues. It's also very control fallacy. Hold on. A head in my mouth. Ugh, Ryo's head is in my mouth. Ugh.
He was writing a biography of the great...
Okay, he was gay too.
And I thought mayhap that I would favor him with a secret or two.
Yeah, he was definitely seducing the man.
He said my acting style would now be considered archaic. Though I drank him to the last, I fear his cruel barb was sharper than my fangs.
Oh no,
This embossed carbuncle of corrupted blood caused me to doubt myself.
Oh my.
Are all men such fools? Will I ever find my audience again? Or did they die long, long ago?
Honey Boo, your audience is literally there. It's literally there. Don't worry.
Help me purge these mortal concerns from my mind, dear man.
We're always gonna have doubts, compadre. That's normal. But I think I can help you see things a little differently. So, he said your acting's out of date. Why don't you just tell me why it bothered you so much?
Because it's simply not possible. Acting became a noble craft entirely because of me. In truth, I am perfect.
Alright, dude. I'm gonna stop you right there. Do not do this control fallacy here.
Hold on a sec there, partner. Acting became a noble craft because of you?
Because of you.
That's a lot of control over a whole skill.
Yes, impressive, isn't it? So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so lives mine art, and this
guy does not... This guy is not getting women. This guy is not getting women. I'm about to tell you, Chad. This guy is not pulling ladies. Cover his bare chest in oil and I'll watch him act. Oh my god! Damn, Pasta.
Those are some pretty words. You make that up yourself?
It is the bard himself, boor.
Well, maybe he had something to do with the development of your craft then. It ain't been just you.
Well, naturally. But Shakespeare's works are simply words upon a page without me.
Compadre, I think you know he gave you a leg up in your career. You can share in the success a little.
Oh, there are celebrated actors in these times, yes. But any success they have is due to my beating the path for them to follow.
Is this once? This sounds like control fallacy again. No.
This is a special client. Remember that his distortions can be.
Hold on, it's not? Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm getting bad. There are celebrated actors in these times, but any success they have is due to my beating and path for them to follow. I think. What is this? Is this Nosferatu? No!
This is a special client. Remember that he's.
What is he? Is this? No way, this is disqualifying.
Oh, wait a minute. You're saying that every actor's success comes straight from you?
That's I keep forgetting that it's for other people as well. Okay, this game is getting harder. I see what is going on here. Okay. God damn it, Andrew, why are you so good at this? Go get therapy.
Of course. Even the greatest among my art would have been consigned to obscurity had it not been for my advancements.
Every single one of them ain't had nothing of their own to give to the theater?
Well, I suppose one or two actors in the last 300 years have impressed me.
Wow, he's Astarioning. When the vampire is Astarioning.
Well, don't you think they deserve their own success?
I suppose mortals are owed their 15 minutes of fame. One must have some pity for them. We are not monsters.
Oh my god, he is Astarioning. The coach doesn't play now.
But the actors of modern times, they are shallow, beggarly parrots. Parrots who screech the lines, but do they know them? Do they feel as we feel?
God, Andrew, you really need therapy, buddy. Sweetie, where are you? I hear you. Where are you? Oh, he left. Now that's labeling.
So you're saying modern actors are parrots?
Indeed. They are only mimics, and thus no better than a well-trained bird.
You don't think they're actually birds, do you?
My dear boy, they live such short lives. What else can they do but ape the words and actions of their forebears?
God damn.
But when you call them birds, you're just labeling them that. You ain't giving them a fair shot.
Oh, come now. I was clearly employing a little dramatic license.
But we're here to talk about truth, right, compadre?
It is my gentle direction that takes the craft to higher echelons, and mine alone.
Ooh.
Acting does not evolve without me.
Ooh, that's another control one. Please. I cannot be stupid twice.
You're saying only you can change the course of acting?
It is demonstrably true. There is acting before Edmund Kean, and there is acting after Edmund Kean.
Golly.
But there's so many types of acting out there. I mean, I remember when vaudeville came out, but I don't think you had anything to do with that.
Vaudeville? Oh, like so many American arts, an art of the grotesque. You plunge a dagger into the heart of subtlety.
Everybody's so xenophobic. I love it.
So you didn't have nothing to do with vaudeville?
Oh, devils below, no.
Well, then you got a little control fallacy, hombre. Mortals got wills of their own.
Indeed. I suppose I don't want any responsibility for the things the Americans created.
Oh my god, damn! Yo! Poor Sam is like, so how was your time in Europe, Sam? Everybody hates us. What did we do?
These critics should honor me, as is my due.
That's a shit statement.
But you're saying critics should honor you. Well, what happens if they don't?
Then they are not doing their jobs properly. I do not ask for their laudations without cause.
Thank you, Izarotini, for subscribing.
But if a so-called critic does not recognize my contributions to the theater, what do they know of the theater?
Maybe they just got different taste.
Uneducated taste, perhaps.
Golly.
If they are just uneducated, why should they appreciate you?
An interesting point. I suppose I cannot blame them. Thou fiend! You are cruel indeed to beat a man when he is at his most vulnerable.
God, now he's salty.
I am here so you may help me cope with a world that has gone mad. Not so you might attack my every word.
Ooh, he's...
I'm doing no such thing. All I'm doing is pointing out your reality. If we're gonna cope, we gotta be honest about the world.
And I say that you are a villain. I come to you in desperate need, and you respond by mocking my desperation. Why would you do this to me? Do you not know what pain I am experiencing? Do you not know that I, as an actor, feel every sling and arrow more keenly? Art thou a therapist or a murderer that you would push me so to the brink? Do you want me to commit suicide?
God damn, chill out.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I want to help everyone who comes to me.
Samuel, a moment, please.
Oh, Jesus.
Andy, I got a real problem here. I think I'm not cut out for this work. This fella's right. Why am I attacking him when I should be helping?
You're not attacking him, don't worry.
First of all, should statement. You will do what you will do, and that is all, Samuel. But look at the candles. What do you see?
Fire.
The candles? Oh, they seem fine to me.
Look at the flames.
They're...
Wait a minute. They're getting higher, ain't they? What the hell's going on?
Wait, what?
Your client is very powerful. He has his own unique skills earned through the ages.
Someone gives his little arts a reality check. Yeah.
His skill in gaslighting is so intense.
He's literally gaslighting me! He literally the gaslighting IRL! But like, literally!
He is altering reality to fit his distortions. Be watchful, Samuel. Do not let him.
Oh my god, Samuel! Don't get gaslit!
How do I stop it?
Be persistent, and above all, be honest. He does not control your reality.
God damn.
I await your apology, sir.
I wasn't trying to rile you up. None. I don't have anything to apologize for. Easy boy, easy. Ooh, okay, let's see. Yes. Chat, what would you like to do? Damn, he's spicy. I hope my chat didn't die. And just a bit off the charts. I don't want to say easy boy, easy, but he might like it, so... Easy boy, obviously, okay.
Easy, boy, easy.
Not the fucking horse is going on in the back, dog!
I shall not go easy, I shall not!
Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. There's a good vampire.
Oh my god, he's actually sweet talking him like he's a horse! Ah!
A good vampire?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, he has a praising kick! He has a praising...
You're safe now. Ain't nobody here to hurt you or make you feel bad.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There's that, he's... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm your buddy. That's us. We're just buddies, ain't we?
We're just buddies.
Buddies? Yes.
I can't believe this! This is the best moment I've seen.
A friend who wishes to help me.
Yes!
You feeling better there, compadre?
I must confess that I am. Though I scarcely understand how.
You just need someone to pray. I'm gonna taunt him so bad! You gotta put on the strap on me.
Hey, well, that's just great. I want this to be a comfortable place for you.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes, I do believe you. After all, your profession is in many ways similar to acting. It is no wonder that we find common ground.
Oh wow, oh wow. He really got humble. He likes them service stuff. He likes them service stuff.
How is therapy like acting?
It is the exploration of the soul, is it not? A journey into pain and truth. We see those pains and truths and reflect them onto the cruel world.
I ain't sure I quite see it like that, but it's true that reflecting is important. Kind of funny when we can't look in a mirror, huh?
One of death's cruel ironies. Thus must we see our reflections in the mortal audience instead.
You know he's gonna go home and he's gonna replay the good vampire in his head for like 1,000 times before jorking his penor. Just saying.
You care a lot about what the mortals think about you.
He has a praising
I do.
king.
Why should I give a fig about what we dusty old folk think, eh? Most of us are stuck in our relative pasts, if you'll pardon the offense.
But all them folks die. You're what, 300 years old?
500?
Don't remind me. Yes, they die, but I cannot. I must not. If I do not exist in their hearts, there is only the purgatory of oblivion.
Yeah, that's a Nosferatu moment.
You cannot, you must not. You're talking like there's only one future.
For me, there is only one future, save oblivion.
Come on now, that's a little extreme.
'Tis not so. What else have I but the stage?
Well, that's a fine question. I'll tell you what, though, compadre, you are more than the stage. What if theater just didn't exist?
Perish the thought. Perish it with all due enmity.
Oh wow.
Unlike some vampires, I am not some blood-guzzling parasite who will idly sit and wait as the world turns.
I guess that's a labeling again.
You calling most of our kind parasites?
I am, for that is what we are, if we are nothing else.
All right, let's just forget the part where you're insulting other vampires, myself included. If you say that you're a parasite if you don't do something, you're gonna be scared as hell of not doing that thing.
As an immortal, I aim for loftier goals.
Can you hit those goals if you're busy being afraid of turning into a parasite?
Ah, but your humble speech does belie the true wisdom beneath. I am indeed cruel to myself. I died for the stage, so I should live for it as well.
Ooh, that's a should statement, but I'm gonna save because I don't trust myself.
Well, why should you live for the stage?
What was my death worth if the stage does not matter?
But it's only you who's saying your death ain't worth something. Your shoulds are fatal. Ain't that a lot of pressure?
If I go on Twitter and see begging fan art of this man, I'm gonna be if I don't see, go and check. Search vampire therapist. I'm very curious what you'll see.
Perhaps. Though one might argue that all great actors must be forged in fire.
But is acting really the most important thing in the world?
I shall assume that you jest. Vampire society is of no use to me. We are so few, and I cannot have an adoring crowd without a crowd.
What is this supposed to mean? Wait, Pastor, you have a Twitter and you don't follow me? Pastor, I demand you give me your Twitter handle right this instant. Chop chop. Alright, let's see. Is this disqualifying the positive? I follow you, but I don't use Twitter much. Well, time to Twitter. Lost is in trouble. Alright, chat, what is this? Is this control fallacy? Nosferatu thinking or disqualifying the positive? Oh, okay, that's fair. Like, why do you think I use Twitter? I mean, I post about my own stuff, but what is this? control. Or, I mean, I'm thinking about that too.
Vampires
Yeah.
ain't got nothing to offer you.
Nothing they can give, no. Vampires do not understand the avant-garde.
Vampires have a lot to give. We got time to understand things mortals just can't. I think you're painting vampire society with a pretty broad brush. We got some redeeming values.
Man, I'm too good at this. Yeah, maybe you should.
Oh, perhaps. But an understanding of the stage is not one of them. You know, I see what you are doing. The motivations of man are well known to me through my art.
And what am I doing?
You are mocking me, undermining me, causing me to doubt myself. I know thy purpose, wretch.
Oh, wow.
This therapy business is all a ruse. You would lay me low and claim dominion over me.
All I'm trying to do is help you, friend. Reality's a lot easier to deal with when you can accept it for what it is.
So now you doubt my sanity. Is there no end to your japes and jabs?
Whoa, he's salty.
I shall not break. Oh, you shall see. The tides of cruel seas will crash upon me, but I do not wither. I know thy game, trickster. You wish to keep me in your debt. The more I doubt myself, the more you take from me. You think you are clever.
Look at him.
My tongue outvenoms all the worms of the Nile.
Like he's spouting the most they say shit and he's just a good boy.
Will, what have you to say for yourself? Speak, that I might hear thy bile.
Okay, hold on. We gotta save here. Tell him you do this for free. Tell him you like Tell him like a wild horse. Tame him like. Oh my god, chat! Are we going to do it? Are we taming him like a wild horse? Cause he's definitely into it. Will this man just arch his back and shut up? I mean, do you want me to try and tame him?
Easy there.
What?
I know you're upset and you're scared. I ain't gonna hurt you.
But you want to hurt me.
Like a horse.
Good vampire. Ain't you sweet? Yeah, it's all right.
You really don't want to hurt me.
It's
Keep me
working!
safe.
It's working! You're doing breath taming IRL in the psychologist's office.
We're safe. Ain't no place safer than right here.
Why did it work? Cause he's into man! And he really needs a hug and a praise.
We're friends. That's right. You're my buddy now. Just my pal Eddie.
In truth, I am oft left bereft of friendship. Our kind can be difficult.
You mean vampires?
No, actors. But to sense one is not alone in all the world is a feeling to be cherished.
You ain't alone, I promise you. Whatever bad stuff we're living, someone else has lived it already.
'Tis so. Many geniuses were unappreciated in their time, with wonders of their craft consigned to history's dusty pages.
I can't believe that he's taming him like a horse. And it's working.
Even the bard himself did struggle. There is some comfort in that.
Common nocturnality. We all got the same needs, man. Blood, safety, and sex.
Okay. It's gonna be so funny. Like, I'm sorry, I still like Andy more, but if Eddie and Sam get down there, who am I to stop them?
Indeed. I too am akin to the doomed Achilles, though my sore spot lies not so low, but twixt stem and stern.
He likes it in the butt.
Tain't my place to comment.
Oh, it seems the spot is no secret to you after all.
Maybe we can talk about that some more in your next session.
Oh, so he gay.
Yes, I suppose I did. I am rather good at therapy.
Oh my god, he's striving for praises. He needs to be called Good. Otherwise, he's gonna lose it.
If you're here and wanting to get better, yeah, I'd say that makes you pretty good at therapy.
Well, one mustn't rest on one's laurels, must one?
That's right, Eddie. Okay, I'll see you in a few weeks then.
Aye, we shall vanquish my demons together. I cannot tarry. The stage awaits.
Bro, just meow.
Dang, what the hell was that?
Please tell me Andy will tell him. Oh, he liked the way you praised him.
One of the darker malignancies of the mind, dear Samuel.
You sure I'm up to this?
You were masterful, Samuel. You were able to take your knowledge about cognitive distortions and turn their definitions outward. And we must speak about this equine ability of yours in your next session.
Oh, that. Yeah, I learned a lot about myself through my horse.
He's like, you named the man through horse speech.
Save it for our next session. Rest, Samuel. You have faced a great danger. Now it is time to drink and be merry with the Goths.
I'm gonna do the drink session and then I'm going to save an end stream.
Well, not sure I'd call them merry, but they know how to cut loose. All right, Andy, I'll see you later.
Good night, Samuel. Rest in peace.
Dude, not the easy there, good vampire.
Well, that was one of the weirdest experiences of my life.
Let's see. Edmund is afraid to get back into acting because he's afraid of getting anything but universal praise. Exactly! Self-centered mindset beliefs he determined what acting must be. Diminishes the thought and opinions of others. Champion gaslighter tried to convince me I was attacking him. Sees the world through theater. Next time I'd like to dig in where all this comes from. Why is this fellow so insecure? I'd do that session. Oh! I meant that I'm gonna do the drinking one and that's it.
I probably want to forget that. I should go talk to Crimson.
If it isn't Sammy the Kid, plop that butt down. Got a shot prepared for you.
Well, thanks, Crimson. What is that? A Bloody Mary?
No, a Bloody Steve. I
Steve.
think that's what he said his name was.
Of course it is. How's the crowd tonight?
You know, it's funny. They're a little on the weird side tonight. Must be a full moon out.
Oh, you ain't kidding. I just had my first therapy session with the strangest fella I ever met. The actor type. Used to be an international celebrity back when I was alive. Well, seems like fame's a nasty drug.
Like Andy says, people are people. Doesn't matter what era they're from. Feeling good about your session, though?
I think it
It
went
was
well.
pretty confrontational, but he was happy to talk about himself at least. Andy says the real clients to worry about are the ones who've got nothing to say.
I get that. Being a human isn't easy. You gotta be
Yeah,
pretty
we
damn
have the
privileged
same-
to have no problems at all.
We have a saying, even a mother cannot understand a mute child. If you don't speak, nobody will get you.
Well, this fella definitely has plenty of problems. I think he'll be keeping me busy.
It's a big world out there, cowboy. Full of vampires with no self-awareness.
Well, ain't that the truth? Well, here's to change then.
To change.
You, drinking Andy's blood there?
Andy's? Nuh-uh, this is a plain old mortal drink. You think anyone would want to drink that man's blood from a bottle when they can get it straight from the source?
Oh, wow, okay. Okay,
I
fair.
suppose they wouldn't.
I'm not proud to drink blood, Sam. Wouldn't be doing it out here.
I didn't mean to cause offense, ma'am.
Not your fault. I guess I shouldn't be offended.
That's a should statement. But I'm gonna save.
Who's telling you that you shouldn't be offended, Crimson? I know this blood drinking stuff is complicated.
Damn right it is.
Oh, I think she kind of wants to, like, I'm pretty sure she likes Andy, but maybe she wants to break out from it after like 20 years. I'm not sure though.
Look, I have customers to deal with.
Oh, she's got
But
defensive.
let me give you some advice, Buffalo Bill. No therapy in here.
Ooh, she doesn't. Ooh, she's guarded up.
What happens at Eminard happens with consent. Got it?
All right, that's fair, and my sincere apologies. It won't happen again.
That's right.
Oh, dang it. I've gone and made myself unwelcome. I better get out of Crimson's way.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, Panoptibella.
Huh? Do I know you?
I know you. I've been watching you, vampire.
Oh my god. Play along?
Yep, that's me, drinking blood to live.
Yes, you do. I saw you. I see everything.
God, her fit is so cute. Can I save? I wanna see the full fit. Oh my god, she got little puppy pants! Hey, baddie! Oh my god, so many eyes!
My name is Panoptibella.
Bella?
It means I see all, and I am beautiful. I saw you in the kink room with Reinhardt and Maxi.
Oh, really now?
And now I see that you are thirsty and would like to drink.
Yep, that is so.
Come, drink from my neck.
Oh!
I wish to see what it is like.
Oh, really? Ew, whoa! Sammy boy!
Yes, I see now. That was very pleasant. Thank you.
Okay, lady?
You will go to your coffin now to sleep.
Well, if you wanted to cuddle.
It is normal for vampires to enter a state of torpor after consuming the blood of another. I wish you an excellent torpor, vampire.
she freaky like that.
Thanks, I guess. I guess I'd better get some shut-eye. This night has gone on long enough.
Okay, panopticon what? Okay, I'm gonna save an end stream.
Good evening, Samuel. I hope you are feeling well rested. I have a new client for you.
Alright, we're gonna save, and then we're gonna go to end stream. Yes. Alright, chatters, thank you for joining me to this stream. I stopped getting achievements. I hope I didn't fuck up too much. It's gonna be a long achievement. I might get all the achievements on this one. I'll see. Anyhow, this game is really fun and it's funnily written, and I love the characters so much. God, the voice acting is so good. Anyhow, sorry, I got a bit crazy with it. I love it too. Again, the demo was basically just the first two clients, and everything else was literally the same. And yeah. Like basically the new things to me was everything that happened after talking to Isabella, because the chat you have with Crimson after talking to Isabella was not in the demo. Everything else I've already seen. I obviously forgot some parts, but God, I just really love the subtle references to, you know, vampire media and shit. This game is as famous Swedish person would say epic. Oh my God. It is fun. I want to get all the achievements if I can. I know that I have to be mean, and I was like, but I don't want to be mean. You know, I see what I can do. I will get there when I get there. Anywho, I'm going to head out now. Maybe I'll drop by to Discord later. I'm gonna see. But in the meantime, make sure you stay safe out there. You know, get therapy if you need some. Talk to someone, preferably someone professional, not your buddies who will gaslight you into like, yeah, you're definitely fine or something. Oh yeah, another important thing that I want to say again, this Sunday we are going to play Dress to Impress. We're going back to slaying and bullying children, so if you want to, hop by, and if you're part of the Discord server and want to join the stream, do reach out to me. I want to see who will come. Therapy is just gaslighting you to feel good. Just go to therapy, please. I am calm. Okay, cool. Anyways, I'ma go. Thank you guys for watching me tonight. Make sure to, you know, spread the words about me, le moi. Join on all my social medias if you want to. I really, really need the attention because I'm an attention whore. And yeah, I have a Fiverr and I have a Discord server. The Discord server is obviously 18+, but if you're an adult and know how to behave, you're always welcomed among us. Okay. Good night. Goodbye.